all y'all out there to know. Gotta let them know whether it's your opinion, my opinion, somebody else. Gotta focus. Gotta remember. It's debatable. It's debatable. It's debatable. Come on in and help me, fellas. It's debatable. Yeah. Always remember, it's debatable. If it didn't happen in the manga, it ain't canon at all. It's debatable. Oh, it's debatable. It's debatable.
Yo, what's going on, people?
Baby.
Welcome to another episode of the DebatableAnime podcast. We are good to see you. It's good to see you all. We're glad to be here on another. What?
Nice and saucy here.
Nice and saucy. Yeah. Nice and saucy, says this one. It's a very interesting thing to say. It's feeling saucy. But yeah, that's good, man. No,
And sassy.
nobody got nothing crazy going on, do they? You know.
There's always some crazy
Wow, going on. No stories that we can tell.
Nah, I gotta keep it PG.
Gotta keep PG. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We're not gonna spoil your evening with any R-rated content here. That's not what we do here at the Debatable Anime Podcast. Although anime does get a little
wrong,
you know,
a little risque.
a little risky every now and again.
It'll make you green.
What about green and make it green sometimes?
Oh, that too.
You can do a little bit of both.
Real Pop said that jump one time. That jump had me roll.
Oh, what
About them corn car.
Oh God. Yeah, that was weird. If you were born in the 1930s, then you had more than one use for corn on the cob, apparently.
Oh my goodness.
Uses toilet paper and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, it's starting to go down that R-rated path. So we're gonna jump in. We're gonna go ahead and jump into our anime news for this week.
Dun, 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 dun.
Always with these sound effects. All right, this week in our anime news, we have some news on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So if you're some JoJo fans out there, we got some JoJo content coming up. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Part 7, Steel Ball Run.
Dio Brando's coming back again.
I don't know.
He finds a way.
I actually haven't read this manga here, so I don't know. But a special live stream event is scheduled for September the 23rd, 2025, where key anime staff and new details will be revealed for the upcoming adaptation of Steel Ball Run. And I think this is like set in the 1980s, kind of like a Desperado type feel to it. So
Desperado?
Yeah, it's got given those feels
like some Tombstone vibes.
Yeah, it's getting some crazy.
That's up my alley right there.
So I think it's gonna be
I
think it's an interesting segue because it seems like you're usually going forward in time, and now we're just kind of jumping back.
What you said, 1980s or 18?
Oh, 18. I think it's like 1890s or something like that. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, not 1980s.
17, late 17s, early 18s.
Yeah.
In that mix here, that.
So it's definitely giving like old cowboy vibes.
Yeah, hopefully they ain't having standoffs similar to Golden Kamuy.
Woo!
Because oh boy,
please.
Not them kind of standoffs. Jesus Christ.
Talk about sharpshooters.
Yeah, we don't want to go there.
You talking about rated R?
Yeah, I think it's like episode 40 something, I think, or 20 something. Yeah. No, it's 40. It's like episode 38 or 40, something like that.
Yeah.
It's if you've seen Golden Kamuy, it's like the episode before the last episode. I think it is. I can't remember the number, but
they put it all on the line.
Yeah, they
no holds barred.
Yeah, they had some interesting encounters in that episode.
Let's just say they left nothing behind.
Left nothing.
What else? No, they gave it all they had. There we go.
All they had.
They left nothing behind.
They emptied the clip. Nothing left in the magazine.
Nothing at all.
I swear we are not trying to go rated R, but I'm telling you, anime just goes there.
They have a way
where you least
that.
expect it. Anime goes there. But yeah, I like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So I've watched the anime. I haven't read the manga, but I've watched the anime like every season up until season 5, I think, or I don't know. Yeah, season 6 too. Which one is the one with Jolene? Is that 5 or 6? I thought it was 5.
Jolene.
Definitely not that Jolene. Jolene Kujo, the daughter of Jotaro Kujo.
Mm.
Yeah, so I've watched up until that point, so I'm just not 100% sure what comes next. So, but they're saying it's 7 installments, so that had to be 6, unless they're skipping 6. So,
boy, ain't have it.
Oh yeah, it's y'all have to. You can hear the whining in the background.
Oh, that's not whining.
There is a infant.
That's the sound of anger.
There's an infant on set.
Angry small version.
There's an infant in the studio. All right, so let's get into some more news. So we were just talking about this before the stream, but Don Season 2. It actually premiered on July 3rd, 2025 across platforms like Crunchyroll, Netflix, Hulu, Muse, ADN.
So
launching with
Thursday.
brand new opening on the way. Aina, the end. And the ending is Takashiteru.
Who did the opening?
Aina the end. It's called On the Way.
By Aina the end. Okay.
Yeah, On the Way is the name of it. Yeah.
On the Way.
Definitely not that. I'm okay because it's Don, but I'm not okay with it not being Otanoki. I'm just gonna say that. It's just I'm not okay.
Yeah, I mean it's tough for a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm not okay with that. I don't understand why you had to change it.
See, Tower of God, I think, taught me to just go with it because they switched it up on me when I was starting to groove.
Yeah.
It grew on me.
It grew on me.
You got
that's why I'm trying not to say too much because it may grow on me, but I can't.
It's just hard to because you unconsciously compare it to.
Oh yeah,
Otanoki,
yeah. I'll be happy when I get to the point where I unconsciously compare it because I'm consciously comparing it now. I'm just like, this is not Otanoki.
Oh, yeah.
What is this?
You're going into it like I don't even want to hear you because you're not what I want you to be.
And then the ending.
Are the visuals as good? They're not.
They're not as good. Especially the ending. The ending.
It's hard.
You'll probably be like, what the heck? It makes you feel like Ranking of Kings in the end.
Oh, God, no.
The end.
God.
The ending is like Ranking of Kings or something.
No way.
I ain't lying to you.
I'm
not lying to you.
I will be skipping intro.
That's the outro, though. Like, the intro is still... It still don't hit, like the visuals still don't hit with the intro, but the outro is what looks like Ranking the Kings.
Okay.
So you probably okay.
So it starts off okay, but then
it starts off okay.
Gets kind of bad towards the end.
Yeah, to the end. You know, and if you like, it's still like an upbeat ending and everything, but it's like
it ain't the same.
No, it's just not the same. Man. It's
all right,
not the same. Yeah,
that's cool.
So episode 2 drops on July 10th at 9 a.m. Which is Thursday, noon. Globally, scheduled for 12 weekly episodes running through mid-September. So we're back in Don season.
Cool.
Got our Don days back. So I'm definitely happy about that. We're back with Don, but not only Don, we also got Kaiju number 8, season 2, coming back out July the 19th, 2025 is when it will be premiering.
Next Saturday.
Yep, at 10 a.m. Yep, available on Crunchyroll. So X, Twitter, Netflix, Asia. All this is good. We're back in our 2024 hype, like our 2024 hype. Yeah. So we're back. So
circled on back around.
I don't know if you all watched this, but there was a special preseason episode, Hoshiness Day Off, that aired on July 5th. That's what aired on your birthday. Doing the Mission Recon recap. Oh, everybody wish Chris a happy birthday. He doesn't care about that type of thing, but we know that many people do. So it was his birthday. He just had a birthday celebrated. So
I'm old.
Yeah. and we're talking about Kaiju number 8, and
Kafka is my spirit animal
because he's an older fellow in the anime verse. So.
Yes.
So definitely, what was he like? I think he's like 32 years old, something like that.
I got him beat.
Early 30s.
Yeah, he's early 30s. So
I'm mid 30s now.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, hosting this day off.
Borderline.
No, I'm actually
what,
mid.
what? You're the exact
Yeah.
line. So
Oh,
it's like
God.
next year is when you fall on over there to the uncle.
Yeah, you got a little time for that. So just hold on to those good years while you can, buddy.
Yeah.
Or just make them all good.
Make them all good. The best. Yeah, even when you wake up aching in pain and you feeling aches in places that you didn't know existed.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that exercise takes away the stiffness in the morning. You know,
It does.
I just
now it
started
hurts
back up starting anybody that is just getting back into the groove, or you know, you might be where I am now. The soreness has finally started to fade, and now I am on a consistent routine, and I'm not afraid to work out from fear of my joint pain the next day. So it's starting to get on the brighter side of things.
I'm
So
still sore.
waiting on the gains, as they say.
Waiting on the games. That's what's up. Yeah. Love it. I think I find it interesting that you're talking about working out and stuff, and in an older age, stretching is a large part to help that as well. Stretching, just stretching in the morning. And what I find interesting is even infants, they don't even have to think about it.
That's their default setting.
They just wake up and they're just
fully extend
legs and arms and everything, just stretching. And I'm like, why are we so stupid that we just can't get that? Just stretch. When you get up and just do a full on stretch. We move more than they do, so we need to do more stretching.
Because I believe it's more like their elasticity is so much better than ours.
That's true too.
So it's just natural. Our bodies try to do that, and they kinks up and cramps and creaks and cracks. So.
Somebody just asked me where I get the gummies from.
Huh?
He said, "Where you get the gummies from?"
Who is that? They're a gift from a cast member.
They're a gift
from a fellow debatable animator.
So yeah, you become part of the crew. You get gummy collisions.
Oh yeah,
collisions.
My guy's fan of the Lifesaver gummies. Try to look out.
Yeah, but
Trejo!
What's going on, boss?
Let's give it 1, 2, 3. Trejo in the building. What's good with you, brother? It's always good to see you. Good to see you, man. And I know for you, it's good to be seen because you're the luckiest man alive. Trejo in the building.
Yeah, this is the luckiest dude I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, hosting this day off. I watched it at 2:00 this morning.
Hosting
it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's like one of those. Of course, it's like.
Is it better than Sakamoto
holding you over until
Better than Sakamoto Day?
You're comparing one mid-season preseason episode to a full season, so that's kind of hard.
You could, because Sakamoto Days undersold it, so you might in one episode be able to conclude that it's potentially better already.
Because I wasn't waiting for Sakamoto Days. I wasn't really
no anticipation.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for Kaiju number 8 to drop. Again, we said dropping on 19th, but this was here to hold you over. It just I think it dropped the other day, so it's here to hold us over. So I was still. I was just glad I was getting Kaiju number 8 content. That's all. So it was good.
I was gonna watch it late last night as well, but your suggestion, Bungo Stray Dogs.
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Logging them season 2 already. So.
Already season 2.
Oh yeah, so
probably
be done before the week is over.
I'm on episode 17 of that on Your Line April.
Okay.
Oh God.
How many times have you cried?
Every episode.
It'd be like that.
Like, see, episode 3 I cried, and then I didn't cry again until about maybe episode 9. But ever since episode 9, I've cried every freaking episode.
The floodgates have opened.
When that joker looked up and his mom was back there and she smiled.
Yeah.
Mommy. If you had me like that,
then his mom broke down. Then she fell out the daggone wheelchair.
And she got finished whooping up on him. And
then but then you realize why she's doing. I was like, no, my heart.
That's all she got. That's all she got.
Yeah, she giving it all she had, man.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, Trejo. I'm good for GalaxyCon, and I'm staying in an Airbnb 5 minutes away from the con.
Okay, that's what's up. So but we are 45 minutes, probably to an hour away. So it would have kind of sucked if you were staying around here, but hey, I'm glad you were
right there, everything. Yeah,
definitely.
Right around the corner from everything.
But that's what's up. Glad you're here, man. We would definitely be seeing you, man.
World.
You're the luckiest man in the world. Be seeing you at GalaxyCon, brother.
Oh,
yes, indeed.
All right, so yeah, hosting the day off was good. Loved it.
Okay.
So of course you got broader anime news to round things up. You got Crunchyroll Summer 2025 lineup now streaming. Of course, includes Dawn Season 2, Kaiju number 8 Season 2, Gachiakuda Shield Hero Season 4. We talked about that last week and how you know
3 was
fans
such a letdown.
fans of former fans of Shield Hero. Season 4 is out, so let us know if you're gonna watch. Call of the Night Season 2, Dr. Stone Season 4 Part 2, My Dress Up Darling Season 2, and more. Fist of the North Star reboot confirmed for 2026. A throwback with a darker traditional animation style. Demon Slayer.
It's gonna be funny.
It's gonna be amazing because if you're into heads exploding from barely touching
any bodily harm.
Right. This is your guy Kenshiro. Like,
he punching your knee and your Abdullah Oblongata just explodes.
he's like
it's a lovely thing. He just walks away and be like, "You're already dead."
It's kind of like a Fushi finger hold without ever extending the finger. It's just index.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Whole nother level. That's OP on a whole nother level. Got Demon Slayer Infinity Castle trailer released.
I want it so bad.
Japanese premiere July 18th. So we getting some more Demon Slayer content. It's coming. We're almost there, y'all. All right, because US a theatrical, and then August in the in-ear crowds arrive in September the 12th for the Infinity Castle trailer release. And Let's Play, the US webcomic, is now in anime production at OLM for Crunchyroll, and it's marking the first American webcomic to get an anime. So again, kudos to you all for that.
Nice.
So I'm definitely gonna be checking that out again. I'm been more so leaning towards the Chinese anime.
What, the Donghua?
Yeah, the Donghua. I've been leaning more towards that recently, but I'll give America a try.
Yeah,
I'll give America a try. We just went through the 4th of July. I'll give America a try.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna get my book idea to a daggone company and see if they can make an anime out of it.
Bro, you gotta get that
before the book is even out.
I don't know. That'll be you gotta talk to Trejo about this. See if you can get that look to rub off on you before
I know,
you
right?
try.
You should get him to send it.
I know, right? It's definitely
like,
getting that in.
Who is this young man? We have to do whatever he says. I'm compelled to do whatever he says. But that's pretty much the news. Not too much going on this week in the world of anime, but it's just some heavy hitters that release. Like I said, Kaiju number 8 Season 2 hasn't released yet, but we had that hosting this day off. So you get some content, some preseason content, and Dawn Season 2 has officially released. So those are 2 heavy hitters. We got those, and so there's not much news going on. But again, if you're into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, they got some stuff coming up in September, so you don't have to wait too long.
Nice.
And it'll be here. So that's been it for our anime news.
All right.
Kill me with that. All right, so this week, are you ready to share any more of your Gibor, the world of Gibor?
Run it.
Enjoy my stew while you do so.
All right, so again, if you haven't heard already, Chris Hayes over here has been working on a novel, and it's a book called Gibor. And
Legacy of the Watchers.
Legacy of the Watchers. Yeah, I missed it. So I'm gonna let him give you all a little recap. If this is your first time hearing about it, he'll give you a little recap, and then we're gonna get into some content of the book. We're gonna be doing another bestiary today.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we'll let him tell you a little bit about the world and what this bestiary is, and we'll get into that once I pull it up.
Okay, it's based on biblical giants, angels coming down, sleeping with women, creates babies that turn into giants. That's what they do. That's what happened.
Well, boy, fast forward on the explanation.
I'm just saying. But
give it to them cut and dry. Yeah, that's what
they're back again in a near future U.S. Really, wherever we focus on the U.S. in the 2040s or so-ish, 2030s, 2040s. They're back. There's a former preacher named Mace who turned survivalist to fight said giants and other monstrosities, genetic hybrids, whatnot. And we're going to be talking about one of the bestiary entries from said Gibor world.
All right, so I'm gonna pull this bestiary up on the screen.
While I eat these gummies because they're so delicious.
All right, so pulling this up on the screen. Hopefully you all can see this. And I'll pull the image up. So the beast that we have here today is the brute fang. All right.
Oh yeah.
I guess this is a scientific name under the Ursicanus ferox.
Ursicanus ferox, yeah.
Ursicanus ferox.
Ursa bear, canis, canine.
Right. That thing looks
Ferox is like
low key
a wolf
intimidating.
A wolf bear.
Basically, is what it is. Oh, you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's yeah. It looks kind of
it's menacing.
frightening.
Oh yeah.
So let's go through the description here. So the bestiary entry, scientific name Ursicanus ferox, common name brute fang, classification chimeric hybrid, origin unknown, suspected legion, bioforge, or rogue watcher strain.
Oh yeah.
And can you just real quick go over like what the watchers is, like you said, the watcher, rogue watcher, what is that?
Rogue Watcher is like, okay, basically, the Watcher class angels were the ones that were sent to watch the humans, and they were the ones that actually came down and was like, oh, them women look fine. And they violated their heavenly right, and they slept with them. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So they are you said rogue watcher strain.
Yeah, so it's their DNA.
Their DNA. Okay. Interesting.
That's what I was about to say, Claudia. She says looks like a bear, wolf, and a warthog.
Exactly.
The undercheek.
The tusk. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to
boar,
think of what else.
boar,
Right.
warthog. Yeah.
Okay. So cool. Let's go down.
It's a chimera, so yeah, it's got a lot of DNA mixed in there.
Arthur Rubens, who's Rubens Caro or Brick, second
Rubens
Southern
Brick,
Remnant
yeah.
Corps.
You
So
know what
he's
would
the
be
author
crazy?
of this bestiary.
Just for a comical portion, if the bark sounded like a chicken, it would throw them off so bad. It's like, you know how many people would be definitely afraid of chickens after watching this? Like, they'd be like,
Every time they hear one.
Yeah,
That then it gets
I guess
gruesome.
if you're going for comedy, then that would be.
we got to have comedy somewhere in there because this thing is going to be pure evil as it eats you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so. Oh, man.
They disappear.
I didn't disappear. It's just that I can't scroll any further. Physical description: a grotesque apex predator
Yeah, before you go on.
with the body of a grizzly bear, the head of a wolf, and protruding tusks like those of a wild boar.
Mm.
And it said, "Oh, you know what I got going on here? Might have to put it up here."
Honestly, you can keep the picture up there. Oh, yeah, I sent it to you.
Good God Almighty, this thing going crazy. It's spazzing out. I'm sorry if y'all can see on screen. It's kind of spazzing out on this. It's another entry right here. Oh, what happened? Completely spazzed out on this. I'm sorry, guys. Let me try to pull that back up. Oh, okay. Let's see what happened. Sorry about that. Hold on. I think I got disconnected. All right. Guess you can go ahead and give a little more insight on it. Wow. I'll pull it back up. Because it's one more visual that he wanted to show. I'll get it pulled back up.
Okay. Put it up. This thing's in storage on them. Everything want to act funky.
Yeah. I mean, you can just give off the dome. You can just go. I'm about to pull it back up. You can just give what you got.
All right, on this specific beast. So yeah, it's a mesh of grizzly bear, wolf, and like we said, boar, warthog, and it is about 6 to 7 feet tall at the shoulders, on all fours,
Good God.
and about 10 feet on his hind leg.
That's a lot of animal.
And they are not sterile. That's the unique thing about them.
Jesus, so they can.
Most of the
Oh,
hybrids
yeah.
are sterile in this world, but for some reason, the brute fang is not sterile.
Animals that can still get it in.
They are not sterile, so
All right,
they.
I got you pulled back up here. So as I was saying, if you can see on the screen, you see the description here. It has a physical description. A grotesque apex predator with the body of a grizzly bear, head of a wolf, and protruding tusks like those of a wild boar. It measures up to 6 feet tall at the shoulder and over 10 feet in length, with coarse, thick fur, immense muscle mass, and a jaw strong enough to crush concrete. The tusks curve upward from the lower jaw, often caked in bone fragments or dried sinew. The eyes glow faintly yellow under low light. Despite its bulk, the brute fang can sprint in terrifying bursts and is known to charge prey with near suicidal ferocity.
When I think about that underbite, you're trying to put me in the mind of a evil, like a hippo too. With that,
Kinda.
now that would be crazy if it's like a wolf form, but his mouth kind of opens wide, like
Ooh, that'd be creepy.
like on Blade 2, the way they can open up from the chin, like just
Mm-hmm.
and completely open up.
Yeah, that's like some.
It's a beast like that I have.
level.
Oh yeah,
It's like a cleanup beast. It's weird.
A cleanup beast.
Yeah.
like kind of like a scavenger.
I might do that one next time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably
Oh.
send that one next time.
So the behavioral profile of brute fang said aggression level maximum.
Oh yeah.
Cognitive pattern low to moderate, will track wounded targets, avoid traps, and circle prey before striking. Territorial range up to 12 square miles. Good gracious.
Mm-hmm.
Reproductive
Dude, you gotta be on
status
a car.
not sterile. Females give birth to litters of 2 to 4. Maturation cycle 14 months. Pack behavior typically solitary. Rare instances of family units near nesting dens. Then he has some field notes. It said one brute fang gutted 3 scouts before I even saw the damn thing. It flanked like a wolf, struck like a tank, and vanished before my second mag was halfway spent. That was Brick documenting his sighting. And this is a actual documentation from the book.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What I took from that is that these suckers grow at a unreal rate. Because he sound like he's at 14 months, which is less than a year and a half. These things full grown.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. That is
They're
wild.
ready to reproduce in 14 months.
So this the world must be crawling with these things.
Oh yeah.
I said it tracks show that 3-toed forepaws and canid rear prints, highly resistant to small arms fire, best shot, base of the skull or under the lower jaw. Do not engage alone unless you're carrying large caliber firepower.
Only thing you can hit them with is a 50 cal.
Right. Then you got some tactical recommendations that 1, avoid nighttime patrols in dense woodlands. 2, use flares or high frequency decoys to disorient. And 3, double tap the skull to ensure kill. 4, wear reinforced leg armor to prevent tusk impalement. All right, sounds like good advice.
The tusk hit you.
But my thing is, I don't need those tactical recommendations because
I'm an airborne,
not
baby.
engaging.
You didn't say they can jump real high. I said,
Right.
Hopefully that weight will keep them a certain
You
level
said
to
bear,
the ground.
but they can't climb trees, can they?
Oh, they can definitely climb.
Oh, come
Oh,
on
my
now.
God.
You got a bare body. They can get to a tree.
Yeah, they can
See,
climb.
and that's my
I thought the
thing.
head might have been too big or something. Way back.
Oh no. They can climb.
No, man. That sounds like a scenario where I'm gonna have to do an aerial assault because I ain't trying nothing on that ground. I don't care what I'm shooting, unless I have a tank. Like if I got a tank, 50 cal strapped in, oh yeah, we
Might be
can
alright.
show out there. But it ain't no telling how many of them things it is.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I'm gonna take my. They got fully automatic weapons on a helicopter as well. So try my stuff from the air.
That was the end of it.
So the Legion usage.
Okay, there we go.
It said recent intelligence confirms that certain Legion of Descent shock squads have successfully tamed brute fangs for use as combat mounts. These mounts are fitted with bonded armor and controlled via neural restraints. Okay, got some Elon Musk equipment. Reports indicate these
2040s,
units are used in blitz raids and jungle ambushes. And would you mind explaining what the Legion of Descent are?
Legion of Descent is a Gibberum focused group of
explain the Giver room because you say these words like you know you
I
gotta
explained Giver room a few weeks ago. I forgot. Everybody might not be.
You might not be.
So,
So you gotta assume
Giver
that no
room
one
are
knows.
humans that have been genetically modified into creatures with Nephilim DNA.
Now, I know you said it in the past,
Fallen
but
angel DNA.
just for my clarification, the ones that are running these projects, are they they're not the pure blood, like the top of the top train of this legion?
So basically, it's one main in this world. It's one main
What classification or what?
shifter.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's one
Okay.
main shifter that's running everything. Royal shifter that's running everything.
That's what it was. That's what I said.
And what is
I
a
said
royal
pure blood.
shifter?
Royal shifter is a hybrid that was born from a fallen angel and a human. So it's basically a first
Nephilim.
generation Nephilim. Yeah,
Okay. Interesting.
in this world we call them royal shifters.
And they're the
Their
strongest.
fathers are actually
Angels.
fallen angels. Yeah.
Mhm.
And they're the strongest out of.
They're the strongest out of all of them. Yep.
And
So
that's
there's only
the-
two of them that we know of. Well,
Right, that's what I
one,
said. You said it's a
really.
lot fewer than that.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
So that's
sounds good.
Semyaza, but yeah,
Semyaza. Oh, okay.
Semyaza is the one that's pulling most of the string.
Yeah, that name sounds like a problem too.
Oh,
yeah.
very much so. Yeah, that's straight out
He
of
was
the
a
Book of
problem.
Enoch. Or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And Boogie, he's named after one of the original fallen. So
Mm. So yeah, he got a big problem.
oh yeah,
Lives up to the name.
it's been here for a while.
Okay. All right.
Since at least
Just
1500.
oh, it's since 1500.
Yeah,
Crazy.
but the Legion is using them as battle mounts. So they use them in battle,
It's like having your own mini tank.
Right.
pretty much.
Confirmed sightings. We have some confirmed sightings. So the confirmed sightings of these beasts are the Appalachian Blight Zone of North Carolina,
hmm
Blood Rock Quarry, former Legion testing grounds,
hmm
Outer Mesoscars, Arizona, encountered and killed by mace using 7mm rim mag. This joker was in Arizona.
Oh yeah,
It's hot out there.
that chapter I let you read where they was in the base, him and Brick, when
Yeah.
you first met Brick,
Yeah.
they were in Arizona then.
Oh shoot! I thought he was from North Carolina or something.
He is from North Carolina.
Good
He
joker
is,
been
that's-
traveling, ain't he?
Oh, he getting his miles.
The biggest
in.
blight zone is in the Midwest, so they had to go out there to check that facility.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Remarks. It said, treat this creature with maximum caution. It is not a relic. It is not a myth. It is a weapon with instincts, and it's breeding.
Yep.
And it's what?
Breeding.
That
That's an interesting way to end that piece. That
means there's a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
More where that came from. And
The blight zone is full of.
And lastly, here we got got another image.
Demonstration.
Stuff again.
Yeah, I think I'm tweaking again, but this is just the image that shows one of the
It's actually Nimrod.
Nimrod. And who is Nimrod in the story?
Nimrod is one of the youngest Giverum warlords.
Okay,
In the
there
Legion.
it goes. Yeah. So Nimrod riding his trained brute fang Tornmaw. Is that the name of him?
Yeah,
He named it Tornmaw.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's pretty dope. And you said Nimrod is who?
Nimrod is the youngest Legion warlord.
Youngest Legion warlord.
Mhm.
Okay, so he's like a
Giverum.
captain.
He's a Giverum, but yeah.
Giverum. And Giverum is basically a human that was genetically
Mhm.
modified by
A genetically modified human. They're not born. They're made.
Creator.
Yeah, they're created. Yeah.
Interesting. Cool. All right, so that's pretty much those images that we have for the bestiary.
Well, I would hate to turn around and see that.
I'll just go back up once more to look at this brute fang. Brute fang. Canis Ferox. Get a good look at that. So next time you see it, maybe
Familiarized.
when the book gets released. So or the chapter or whatnot. So
Or anime.
or an anime adaptation. Where we going with it next? I don't know. It's all in this man's head. So
It's a wonderful place to be.
Yeah, y'all,
It's
y'all let us
frightening.
know what y'all think about that. The brute fang, or even Nimrod, or any other questions you have about the world of Gibor. definitely direct it to this man. If you know anybody who can help him get it out there quicker, just let us know in the comment section or chat. If anybody's in here that has any connections, let us know, because he's working on getting this thing out. Has a few chapters out already of the book, and working on even more. And I think I don't think you got a date that you're planning on releasing it. Yeah.
No, I have some of the chapters that I'm releasing into like 2 little short stories. I'm going to release that probably within the next month or so, but because I have the chapters done already, so I just need to format it, get it formatted, and put out
Okay.
through Amazon.
Through Amazon.
KDP. I'm using Amazon KDP most likely.
Amazon KDP. Dope. All right. Anything else you want to say on that, or are you good?
No, I'm done. I'm gonna probably bring in the trash creature next week. So.
Trash creature.
The disposer.
Right, the disposer.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Is it named the disposer?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I was like, that would have been pretty cool. Okay,
that's what it's used as though in New Shano, but yeah.
New Shano. Interesting. Cool. Well, that has been the wonderful world of Gabor for this week. So drop a comment, let us know what you think about that. You'll get another update next week. God willing. All right, so now we're about to get into this week's tier list.
Oh boy.
All right, like we said, this episode is about your favorite anime production companies and whether they actually have helped
Or
anime.
drop the ball.
Yeah, or they've been dropping the ball on anime production recently. So let's get into our tier list. Let's see what we got here. All right. So our tiers for this week, a little bit different.
Switching it up just a bit.
Just a little bit. So we're not ranking them S through E rank, like we've done the past week or two. We're going back to our numerical rankings, where you get a 1 out of 10. So this one's going to be a little bit difficult for us, right? Because
Are we going to be able to change anything?
We'll do one change at the end.
Oh,
you get
goodness.
No, we get two. You get two. Get two changes at the end.
This went tough. We gotta be
No
we gotta
stacking.
Be careful.
No stacking this.
Everybody gets their own slot.
Everybody get their own slot. 1 out of 10.
This is another tough one right here.
With 1 being the top tier, with 10 being the lowest trash tier. All right, so let me go through these tiers real quick. Go through the tiers real quick. So we got 1 straight peak. All right, this is a production company that's done it right. All right, they got all that stuff together. It's undisputed GOAT status, legendary studio, nothing but classics here. This is number 1. 2, it's top tier.
Okay.
All right, still amazing. Only slightly below legendary. All right, no need to make a fuss or get your panties in the water.
Don't get your panties in the water.
All right, number 3, you're in the 3 slot. You're sensational. All right, sensational.
Future.
Usually delivers, occasionally slips up. You know, you got a few occasional slip ups. All right. 4, in the 4th slot, you're exceptional, solid run, right? More hits than misses. 5, a worthy contender, right? You got good stuff, but not quite in the top conversation.
Borderline.
You know? Yeah, you're a borderline company. You know, you guys got a couple good ones here and there. All right, worthy contender. 6, cool, but midish. Some heat, but lots of forgettable moments in your anime. Number 7, overhyped. You're overhyped. You're a big name, but you know you got questionable consistencies. Not fully consistent throughout. Like not all the animes that are listed here. And I'll say if there are going to be a handful of anime, maybe 5 or 6 anime to represent each one of these production companies.
Right.
All right. Number 8, a few saves, but a lot of fumbles. Right. Rare bangers buried in the misses. You got 2 more misses than you got bangers. 9. Barely watchable, right? You've seen worse, but not by much.
Oh, yeah.
Barely watchable.
And of course, our ever-loving number 10, the trash bag booty juice tier. Had to keep that because it just represents so well how trash this category is, all right? Almost nothing redeemable. Like, you're wondering, how are they still in business, right? So, let's get into this tier list for this week, all right?
Hope you're ready, Chris. Look, we got our work cut out today.
Got your work cut out for you.
I know.
All right. Get into it here. Let's see what our first company is gonna be. Like working backwards. Let's work it backwards.
Oh God!
All right, let's start off with. I'll say a lesser known. And since we talked about this in our anime news, let's kick it off with David Production, who has given us, gems like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure,
Okay.
Fire Force.
Okay.
Season 3 is out, by the way, if you didn't know. And I gotta say I'm not impressed.
Right.
I'm just not impressed with season 3. Sorry. Kind of knew what to expect. Heard a little bit about. Haven't read all the manga, but I read some. But it's not translating as well as I would have hoped. So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Fire Force, Sales at Work. I watched Sales at Work back in like 2016, 17.
It's like the daggone Osmosis Jones.
Anime version of Ozzy and Drix, 100%. Sales at Work. They also have Urusei.
You need your sales to be working on it.
You're right there, not at work. You good? Hey, pat this man back. He need a back pat. He need a back pat.
I was about to say something very rude.
Oh, that's probably why.
God don't like it. It's just disregard. I'm gonna keep a comment to myself.
Good guy.
Maybe for the best. All right, number 4.
Oh yeah.
Got Urusei Yatsura, the 2022 reboot, and Spriggan. Spriggan was good.
Spriggan was good.
Especially episode 1, this reboot they had, Spriggan, like, they actually went into, like, the Hebraic language and everything like that.
Spriggan.
They did, like, one episode was, like, the art. They found, like, the art. It's like they're always finding these artifacts.
Uh-huh.
And, like, this organization, this group has to pretty much save these artifacts from, other people who are trying to use them for, evil or whatever. So, it's good. It's actually pretty good.
Kind of like where Robin's from.
Yeah. Right. One piece. So this is David Production, right? JoJo's Bizarre Adventures 5 Force, Sales at Work, right? Urusei Yatsura, 2022 reboot, and Spriggan. David Production, where we at? 1 out of 10.
Ooh.
What are we thinking, right?
David.
1 through 10.
Okay.
Oh, the absolute banger that I heard just pound was JoJo. Everyone else was good, but it's a lot of other companies that got some. I got my respect for JoJo. Can't put him solo, but
6.
Y'all on the same page.
Same page. No argument here. I couldn't give him more than 6.
All right.
That's it.
All right. So we going, y'all let us know in chat. Let us know if y'all agree or not. All right. We going 6. Right. This is the hype factor, the cultural impact section right here. Like, it's not too bad. It's cool, but mid-ish. All right. Cool, but mid-ish. Let's see. There are lots of forgettable moments. And like I said, Spriggan is one of those. I don't think you'll be able to forget it if you actually seen it, but it's one of those where it's like a lot of people ain't even rock with it. So, you weren't really
easily overlooked.
Yeah, it's like you're not familiar. But once you start watching it, you will like it. I believe so. And then Urusei Yatsura is one of those. Sales at Work. The only other person that I know who has watched Sales at Work that I know that I could remember, I'll say that I can remember, is Christoph.
He had watched.
Shout out to Christoph if you ever see this.
Yeah.
he watched it too. So I was like, oh, you watch Sales at Work? Okay. All right, cool. This what's up, man. I didn't know you rock with anime like that. But anyway, yeah, I haven't known too many people to watch Sales at Work. But of course, Fire Force and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure can't put this solo. So 6 is a cool but mid-ish slot.
Good space.
Right? Good space.
Good spot.
All right, let's move on to our second company here. And this is, we all know about this company. And if you didn't know, you knew after you watched Perfect Blue.
Oh,
Yeah.
see that?
Madhouse.
They're a very thought-provoking company. They like to play with your mind.
Play with your mind, and they are, and this is going to be hard for some of us, but let's see what we got. So we have they have given us shows like Death Note. That's good.
Oh, yeah.
Death Note's good.
Super solid.
Season 1 of One Punch Man was produced by Madhouse. Hunter x Hunter, the 2011 reboot.
You got to put it at 1.
Oh my god. Thank you about sipping.
No game, no life.
Okay. Okay, no life. All
And
right.
this one is going to piss someone off. I already know it is.
I know what you're about to
Because
say.
you know what I'm about to say. Madhouse is responsible for bringing us the lovely, and it should never be overlooked. Took me a long time to get to it, but I'm finally there. Parasite the Max.
Oh, God.
Oh, just
Oh,
because
God.
it just shot back up there.
See that?
Shot back up there.
Oh man,
That's what
this
just
one right
happened.
here,
That's what just
man.
happened. It just happened.
This one right here. All right.
Man.
It's one of those. It's
How,
one of
I
those.
mean, for them to make something that level and then you give me crap in other places, like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Stick with the Parasite type anime. Like,
Right. Yeah. Like I said, Death Note isn't bad, but you know,
oh yeah, now they've got some. They've
One
got
Punch
some
Man
solid.
season 1 is like one of those, and then No Game No Life. I still haven't watched that one, so I really can't, give any commentary on that one at all. But I mean, Hunter x Hunter is just one of those. It's like you love it or you hate it.
I'm conflicted because there are lovable characters and people you can resonate with within Hunter x Hunter. My gripe is just with Gon.
It's gone.
So it's like,
and it's heavily following Gon's adventures. So
right. So it's like,
can't separate them.
can we follow somebody else? Like if this was Kilo's show, oh come on now,
Yeah,
come on now. They never get a
Madhouse
bad
should-
review from me.
Yeah, Madhouse would be rocking it, but they did it. I'm almost done with Parasite Master now.
That man said, "Show him rock, you show him rock."
Oh, I'm about to rock them. But it's like Parasite and Death Note. Those are some good anime.
Yeah, Parasite. You got Death Note, One Punch Man season 1, Hunter x Hunter, No Game Life.
Quit say put it at 5.
Put it at 5. Quit. Put it at 5. I mean, hey, worthy contender. I mean, because we still got 8 to go. So
That's right. I was gonna say, it couldn't be more than 5. It couldn't be lower. Like between the 1 through 4, it's definitely not in the top. It's like in the top 4.
Would you put it over the last one?
David Production.
Yeah,
which is responsible for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
So you would go 7.
because I feel like Fire Force and JoJo are the only things on that other list to me
As a
that
contender?
really stood out. Yeah,
Okay. All right. Okay.
but I mean, Parasite. Yeah, I just can't disrespect them like that. But it's like Death Note is in there, so it kind of evens it out. But I would say borderline at best. Like, so couldn't be less than 5. Like,
Less than 5. Okay.
yeah, like 5 or 7. What you think? It's either of those two. I can't put it.
I always
in the
try to
top
keep
5.
5 for like later on.
I mean, 5 is worthy contender. It's good stuff, but not
It
quite
is.
the top conversation.
We can run 5.
Run 5.
I'm down with 5.
Yeah, 5. All right. It's
Yeah,
funny.
I couldn't argue 7 if you did say that though, because the only reason I'd bump them up 5. Death Note
remember
is
at the end
cool,
you
but
get 2 swaps.
Yeah, that's what I
you
said.
2 swaps at the end.
Death Note is cool, but Parasite is one of the ones for me.
Yeah.
So-
it is. It's like,
Where is it?
like that.
Secondary characters making anime. He said he ain't really care, never really care for main characters like that.
That is.
I can agree with that.
Some-
to an
That
extent.
is
To
a
an
hot take.
extent.
That is a hot take. 'Cause some people are like,
Yeah, that's
Crash
definitely
out there.
debatable
Yeah.
because I mean, there are some protagonists that I enjoy to the point where I don't care who else is in the show.
Yeah.
Because I'm locked into them. But
Yeah.
Killua, perfect example
Yeah,
of
he's-
what he's talking about. That's how I cared. What I loved his arc and his story better than Gon's whole entire adventure.
Yeah, for somebody like Chris,
The
or
Zoldyck family
maybe
had me.
even Quiz, it's like maybe a Vegeta or something type.
Oh,
is
yeah.
probably
Yeah.
like the one who would pretty much carry the show for them. So I mean, that's a fair assessment for sure, and many people feel that way. It's funny to me how this keeps happening. Like last week, we had a situation where Parasite and Your Line April ended up on a list together, but they were with 3 other anime that
Yeah,
were like
just
low tier.
dragging
Couldn't
down,
tote the
yeah.
mail.
And dragged
Right.
them down.
Guilty by association.
Guilty by association. I was like, man, Parasite
Sucks.
and y'all just can't get away from the suckiness of y'all peers.
If we can do a 1 through 10 tier as far as best written anime, Parasite can get some love for sure then.
Right.
But till they're solo, yeah, they're probably gonna be medium well.
Medium well. All right. So let's get into. I'm gonna save that one. I'm just gonna try. Maybe I'll just go straight up with this here. All right, our next one that we're gonna look at here. This is gonna be a fun one. This is everyone knows about this one. If you don't know about this one, you've been sleeping on a rock. All right. So our next company that's on our tier list is Toei Animation, and it's given us these gems like One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Sailor Moon, many people's first anime, intro into anime, Digimon Adventure, and World Trigger.
Might be off nostalgia, but I ain't heard a bad thing yet.
I know, right?
I'm just keeping it a buck. I ain't heard a bad thing yet.
Hey man,
that is one hell of a list right there. That's one of the ones right there.
One of the ones. Hey, we got
I don't think we're gonna hear another one that's just got consistently. Yeah, we can win that thing. We can
Undisputed GOAT status, Legendary Studio, nothing but classics.
That's all you just named. That's literally all you just named. If anything, I feel like if they have another one closely knit to this one, it would have to be like some of them ones you just forgot about how great they were until you hear it again. Yeah. And then we could probably do a swap, but that sounds very great where it is.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Right there.
That was the easy pick.
Giving it straight feed. I figured it was gonna be an easy one. I was gonna wait, but I was like, yeah, we'll just give them
I said nothing but childhood memories. Exactly.
Nothing but childhood memories. I'm telling you. One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Sailor Moon, Digimon.
Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon. Come on, bro.
Toei Animation was running out.
Tuxedo Mask was up in that mug, man.
Right. Yeah, Toei had a grip on our childhood, like
for sure. They never let go. They never let go.
Go.
Then the character, the little picture they got up there is like a cross between one of my favorite silent cartoons, Tom and Jerry. It looked like Tom and Jerry mixed together in one character.
Yeah, he might be. It does look like the old school version of Tom and Jerry, though, like a fusion. Fusion, ha!
Or when they was the Musketeers.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect. That's exactly what it is. I think they might have stole that.
I'm God.
They might have stole that. I think they definitely might have stole that. All right, let's get into our next company here. So next we're gonna go CloverWorks. CloverWorks, which is responsible for giving us anime such as Spy Family, The Promised Neverland Season 1.
Good start.
Horimiya, Wonder Egg Priority, and My Dress Up Darling, which, if you haven't seen, is in its second season. So check it out, My Dress Up Darling. I myself have to check it out.
It was a nappy dragon there.
What? Nappy who?
Nappy dragon
Nappy dragon. So what we thinking, y'all? CloverWorks. We got Spy Family. We got Promised Neverland Season 1. Horimiya, Wonder Egg Priority, and My Dress Up Darling. Which I heard is a great slice of life, by the way.
Dude, I can definitely. We already feel 5, right?
Yeah, we don't feel 5.
They might have to swap them later.
Yeah.
I just throw them in at 7. It's like I that doesn't sound like a top 4 list to me. And there's other companies that we haven't heard yet that I know are still on this list, and they surely are ahead of this right here. So it's like
7. So you would agree with what you think?
Did we mess up and put the other one in the wrong place?
Mess up and put one where?
The last one.
Toei Animation.
Oh no, Toei's where it need to be.
Yeah, I just got CloverWorks up there.
One was good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm.
Oh no!
I had to switch to my head. I'm like, wait a minute.
You thought 10 was the best?
I'm like, what did I do?
No.
God, no.
No.
What did we say?
No, 1 is straight peak. Like you don't get no better than that.
Cool. 8, 7.
Yeah, 7, 8.
7 or 8. 7 or 8.
And what's the anime again?
The anime in that list.
I know you said Spy Family.
Yeah,
Quinn said 8.
8. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, you got Spy Family. You got The Promised Neverland Season 1. You have Horimiya, Wonder Egg Priority, and My Dress Up Darling.
I'll say 8 because thanks to P, I checked out the manga on Promised Neverland, and the anime dropped the ball after the first season. Seriously. So I can definitely go 8.
8.
Yeah,
A few saves, a lot of fumbles, rare bangers buried in misses.
That's exactly what it is. Because Promised Neverland starts off excellent.
Oh yeah,
In
yeah.
the
And,
anime, but
this is season 1 that we're talking about.
Right, and
CloverWorks
that's
worked
what
on season 1.
I recommend that and I tell anybody that I recommend it to that's just starting off anime, that's a very intriguing anime. Like that kind of it is definitely interesting enough to keep you hooked for that little short span it is, and then it's like, but stop at season 1. They're like, but it's so great. Stop at season 1.
If you think that's great, stop.
You don't want to hate yourself.
Listen to what I'm saying. Stop at season 1. I know it's great. I'm gonna give you something great to follow up with,
right?
But
it ain't
it's not season 2. Yeah, that's what I said.
Don't do it to yourself.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. So 8 is it's gonna have to do it.
All right, that's cool. That's all. We're gonna move on to our next one, and after we get to the next one, we're just gonna do a little recap, go through the anime that these production companies that represent these companies, and show you where we at on our list. All right. So our next, we're gonna end with another low point, I guess. No, let's do it. Let's do it, man, before we get into our second phase. All right.
Go back to the studio, man.
Oh yeah. We're almost done.
All right. So our next, and this one has a special place in my heart.
With the first one,
This one we're about to get into now.
the company or the first anime?
The company.
Oh, okay.
Because of the anime, obviously, but the first anime on the list. But this is Bones. Bones Production Company. All right. And it is responsible for giving us anime like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Oh yeah. Bones.
That's my favorite anime for a long time.
Bones.
They better have something to go with this.
My Hero Academia.
Or like Amir says, My Hero Macadamia.
Oh God. You gotta say My Hero Academia?
That's what he says.
Oh my God. Don't count them out yet. All right, don't count them out yet. Because you got to follow up. Mob Psycho 100 is responsible. Bones is responsible for Mob Psycho.
Psycho.
as well.
This is not a bad lineup starting out.
All right.
Sound like this could be a potential for.
The way I felt about Parasite, you might feel about this one. Bungo Stray Dogs.
Okay.
Bones is
Now,
responsible.
first 2 seasons. Yeah, this definitely could be in the forefront. You seen it, Chris? Bungo Straight Up. It's good.
It's good stuff.
Donzai. I
Donzai.
love that dude.
Love him,
He's
man.
an idiot, but I love that dude, man.
But it's like he's an idiot, but as the show progresses,
he's brilliant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's
But I
like,
get-
it's like, hey, your genius is showing. Like he ain't as dumb as I originally set out to think now.
Right. That's how I love how they did.
Yeah,
that.
he grows on you for sure.
Yeah, I love how they did it. They make you think that he's an idiot. Starting off right with the
So it's all a part of the game.
Yeah, it's all
Is
part
what
of the
it's
game.
what it's turning out to look like.
That's what I thought about Luffy all the way up until the end of his life.
About who?
Luffy.
Oh, he's an idiot.
I let dude straight stupid, but then he took that one piece of wood up there, and what he did, I was like,
Oh yeah. He's
like,
not
he
an
actually
idiot.
thought this
He's a
out.
tactical genius.
Like,
Oh yes.
I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's
That's a battle IQ.
battle like he.
I was like, wow.
but Donzai is
Okay.
a genius.
I never got that far.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh yeah, his genius is showing, and he has a killer ability.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you thinking like
Talk about nullified.
Yeah, you thinking about like Eraserhead or something.
Right,
Which
exactly.
My Hero is Bones is responsible.
yeah.
So it's like the same
Okay.
mindset. Well, production.
Yeah,
wise.
that's
So you get the
cool.
quality there. So like I said, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, My Hero Academia, Mob Psycho 100, Bungo Stray Dogs, and Skate the Infinity are the anime that represent this company. So what are we thinking, guys?
3.
You think 3?
3? Okay.
Or 4.
Feeling kinda
Yeah,
confident
he's definitely top 4.
All right.
All because of Brotherhood.
We didn't
Oh,
mention
because of
MAPPA or nothing yet, did it?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
MAPPA might be on. We gotta leave a little room. Now. We got,
Oh, it's been a
what you think? 3 or 4?
Yeah, so 4
Sensational or exceptional?
Exceptional. Right. Sensational is just usually delivers,
Brotherhood
occasionally
is
slips
on
up,
there.
but exceptional, solid run, more hits than misses.
What's first
they're
season?
still good. Brotherhood and My Hero
Yeah,
Academia.
3 is cool.
Yeah.
Brotherhood carrying them.
Oh, yeah.
Brotherhood.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Because I mean, come on.
Come
Goes
on.
without saying.
Come on. Yeah, man. Yes.
One of them
filter.
ones right there.
So, all right, we're gonna put a little bookmark in right here and take some time to go over the actual anime that represents our tier list. The companies that are on our tier list. So right now, running the board, we have Toei Animation.
Okay.
All right, with anime representing, and one is our top tier. Right, it's straight peak. With anime representing it, such as One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Sailor Moon,
Nothing's gonna be that.
Digimon Adventure,
They took it back to Digimon. Come on now.
and World
Digimon.
Trigger.
Digimon and
Digimon.
Sailor Moon. Come on.
Telling you, nostalgia, like Corey
Yeah,
said,
that's-
it's nostalgia,
That's
100%. And I get it. We you know, it's giving your age when you say nostalgia for these anime, but who cares?
if enough young people watch these, they be like, I see why y'all love these, man.
Yeah, we ain't
Because
got-
honestly, I wanted to hate every new gen that came out, but the more I watch them,
Right.
they got a point.
Oh,
These
yeah.
brothers got some
They
bangers.
got put some stuff
and,
in.
and it's not, and it's very easy to see why we're heading up the top of the list with this, because you got one of the big three,
That's
arguably the runner of the big three, running up this tier list right now.
Arguably.
Alongside one of the, like 2, 3 of the OGs.
OGs, right?
Is there really an argument?
Oh,
It
that he
is.
running the board.
Oh, I know. It's an argument.
I mean, hey, you got the Naruto stands and Bleach stands that'll argue.
Beg to
that,
differ.
You know, right, beg to differ. So I'm just saying, arguably, it's debatable, but you know.
I'm just saying the reason why the big three is the big three, there's no argument.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh.
We're not
And
arguing that.
there's no argument on who's winning either.
On who's what, winning what.
The big three. Which one of the big three is the strongest and which one is the weakest? Like, there is no argument.
Oh, there's definitely an argument.
There might be an argument, but it's a misplaced argument because the reasoning they are the big three is the reasoning behind the strength and the weakness. It's the same criteria.
What, for strength and weakness?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, no.
The reason why they're the big three is because of manga sales.
Yeah.
If you're still going by that, one is clearly stronger than the other two.
Yeah.
And one is clearly weaker than the other two.
See, but I feel like that's the difference. Like, that's just for solidifying the big three.
Yeah.
But outside of
Any other debate?
what brought us into this category, now we talking about the anime itself. Like,
Yeah.
sales got us this title. Now, who's got the best show out of us three? That's why it's a more open, debatable type of topic right then, because a lot more people read, but which one hit you in the feels harder? Like, which one resonated with you different? Because
But you're
that's
just
the difference.
arguing strength level.
yeah, like if you saying if sales are the power level, by God, it's a landslide. But you know, it's open to people's opinion. Like the one thing that can't be debated is who the big three is. Like that, that's
yeah.
non-negotiable.
You can't debate it.
But you can't. I mean, it's opinion based after that fact.
I
It's
made my
who's
statement
who.
and I stand by it.
Oh, yeah. All right, so those we running the board right with One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Digimon Adventure, World Trigger, representing Toei Animation. All right, next on the
The new gen got some good ones, but the endings be shot.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like they don't close well, but they open up.
Good closers.
They come in strong.
Running up our number 3 on our tier list, sensational category. We got Bones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bones, with anime representing it, such as Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood,
Mm-hmm.
My Hero Academia, right, for you new genders out there, Mob Psycho 100, Boom Go Stray Dogs, and Skate the Infinity in the 3 slot. Hey y'all, look, let us know if y'all want us to change any of these. We got 2 swaps in the end. All right, we got 2 swaps in the end, so we got to save them. But when we get our next 5 and place them, let us know where y'all want to place them. All right, so next on the list, we skip them. We do like one, do one, skip one, do one, skip one, until we get right here 5 and 6. We got them locked down. We're the contender. We got Madhouse with anime representing it, such as Death Note, One Punch Man, Season 1, Hunter, X Hunter, 2011, No Game, No Life, and Parasite, the Maxim. I think Parasite's one of the main reasons that
Oh yeah,
it's where it is.
definitely rounds out the top 5.
And we got our number 6 slot filled out, David Productions, that has given us anime over the years, such as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Fire Force, Cells at Work, let's say Yatsura 2022 reboot, and Spriggan.
I feel like those two are interchangeable, 5 and 6, just because of the fact, like, three so far has been a letdown. Fire Force, but first 2 seasons,
Yeah.
they're solid. They're like they're locked in. They are what made you wait so long for
to get a season 3.
Yeah, so they
and that's
definitely,
the only reason I say letdown, because it's like we waited so long and it's not like it's just not the season for the action that we were waiting for.
Meeting the borderline, it's lukewarm for
Right.
sure.
So, and CloverWorks is sitting at a number 8 right now, 8 out of 10. Why? Because the anime they represented are anime such as Spy Family. Spy Family is not the reason. Promised Neverland, season 1, and because it is season 1, it's good. But
Immediate letdown.
when you know that the manga is give us a much better season
Leaps
2,
and bounds better.
you know, it has nothing to do with CloverWorks. I get it, I understand, but it just makes the taste of Promised Neverland not as sweet. All right, so
Yeah,
Spy
it's
Family,
like they didn't read it properly.
Like they didn't read it.
right? It's like like they didn't. It seems that way when you think about it. It's because nothing follows in the season 2. It's
Probably
terrible.
didn't.
It's kind of like Sword Art Online.
I wonder who. You said it. I know that name is going to be in this list. That's what I'm saying for the dumpster.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to get them last time, but I couldn't because they was around. They was amongst good company.
Good company. We'll see what happens.
I got a feeling they're going to find their way to the dumpster today.
So CloverWorks said a few saves, but a lot of fumbles, right? Spy Family is a few saves. One of the few saves. Promised Neverland season 1 is one of the few saves. Horimiya, Wonder Egg Priority, and My Dress Up Darling. And not saying that some of these last anime are bad, but it's just that we got some potential bangers coming up, and we got to save room for the top tiers. All right,
For sure.
so now that we've got that out of the way, let's move on to our the final section, our last 5 anime that are going to go on the tier list. All right, we got
Number
our 1,
6.
3, 5, 6, and 8 slots filled. Now we need to fill our 2, 4, 7, 9, and 10 slots. All right, so let's get to our next anime. All right, so next anime going on the list.
Who we got?
Let's go.
Number 6.
Let's go. Wit Studio. Wit Studio. I love it because it's giving us anime such as Attack on Titan seasons 1 through 3. First 3 seasons of Attack on Titan. Wit Studio.
Glad we left some room up down in top, man.
Oh boy.
Vinland Saga season.
Oh my god.
Two, baby.
Oh my
We're
god.
starting off with 2 bangers back to back. Come on now.
All right. The Ancient Mage's Bride.
Okay.
Great Pretender. I heard that was pretty good. I haven't
Great
watched
Pretender was okay.
it. Yeah, I didn't watch it. So Great Pretender.
I didn't finish it, but
That's
what
what
I saw
I think that was on
pretty
Netflix, wasn't it?
good. I think so.
And last but not least, or maybe least, Ranking of Kings, which I did. I have
was more sucky because of graphics, not
The
just actual
art
story.
style was
Yeah, it was
killing
just
me.
garbage.
The
But
story was fine.
That's what I said. You just have to separate the actual
God.
story.
It was like some Bob's
From
Burgers type stuff going on. I was like, what is
That's
this?
exactly what it looked like. This thing's,
Oh my
it's not the
God.
same art. It's gotta be his
Burgers.
cousin or something.
I'm not gonna lie, it actually grew
While
on
I
me.
was watching, I was just like,
It grew on me though. It grew on
Never
me.
liked it. I just didn't. I hated that
'Cause
little round face. It was like Bobby's World.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you give it time, like it might grow on you because it grew on me by the end. Because I ended up watching the majority, like most of season 2 as well. Even though season 2 wasn't as good to me, but it did seem like it was moving in a direction that was going to open the world up to more side characters, backstories and things of that nature. So I got to get back into it. But yeah, I don't. I think certain parts of the production were like low.
I don't even know why we're sitting here debating the animation. We can just say 2. Because
I mean, the first 2 they put on there gonna tote the mail.
just say 2. Just put it at 2.
100%.
We put it at 2. Yeah.
Which
Andy,
studio? Which studio is not a slouch. So
No, we with it.
You said Attack on Titan
The
and
first
Vinland Saga.
3 seasons?
That's all you had to say. It didn't matter who else was on there. They
Yeah.
had number 2.
Now that's like one of those ones like, why couldn't Parasite be on that list?
Exactly.
with winners,
Right.
Why couldn't we be on
With
winners?
some suck.
It's like give me it's like Miami Heat or something. Not anymore.
Said not anymore.
Yeah, like,
Dang, you
got a
passionate,
little
baby.
scarce over there. I've been pacing myself. I've been pacing myself.
I tried.
Look, before I shake myself, 2 at a time.
It kept colliding with my taste buds. I couldn't stop.
All right, next anime on the list. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give you what you want.
Sound like you about to talk about this sword out online.
I'm gonna give you what you want. All right, so A1 Pictures. A1 Pictures.
Go
All
ahead
right.
and back up the dumpsters.
Heading up our A1 Pictures is giving us anime such as SAO.
Oh, you might as well stay at the bottom of this list.
Watch it be some bangers on the album.
You better stay down there with the dumpster.
Watch it.
They're not gonna be higher than Parasite. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Not with that SAO up there.
Blue Exorcist.
Blue Exorcist was good.
It was good, but SAO is up there. Oh, they're going down, baby. You better have some absolute fire on this list.
86.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Ooh.
And I saved the last one because this is about to be hilarious, guys.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
You know,
Please don't be one of my most beloved. Please.
You better not.
it'll make you cry.
Don't play with me.
He say free.
Do not play with me. No, if he says to your turn, I'm gonna punch. I'm punching
It'll
somebody.
make you cry.
Don't play with me, Joe.
And if you love music,
Okay.
you better get ready for a lie.
No.
Because it's your lie in April.
No.
It's your lie in April.
Oh, no.
A1 Pictures, thank you for your lie in April.
Ooh.
Thank you so much for your lie in
I've been
April.
crying all week to this show.
Thank you, A1 Pictures, for bringing us your lie in April.
I ain't even gonna lie.
How did...
I cried real tears, man. Real tears, dog.
Well, this is one of those moments where you hate that you love this show so much, but you gotta be realistic.
Gotta be realistic.
The company you keep is why you're going where you're going, buddy.
Oh.
Ain't no way, dude.
Oh.
I'm gonna give him a 9.
Oh.
I'm gonna give him a 9 because the swap might be to the dumpster.
Okay, yeah, because you get 2 swaps.
Yes, because I don't know what other monstrosities, because there are definitely some way worse than SAO. As suck as it is,
Yes.
in my personal opinion.
All right.
Trust and believe.
What you think, Hayes? I mean, you got...
Oh, it's surely ain't no top 5.
9 is barely watchable. You've seen worse, but not by much.
I can't do it, dude. I've been crying this show all week, dude. I cried real tears for this crap. I can't even put it that high.
You gonna put it at 4?
What we got left?
4, 9, and 10.
No, you got 7.
Oh, okay.
Put it at 7.
I can do 7.
7 is,
Okay.
Put it at 7.
You got all about to say. I didn't know 7.
All because your line April is on. I can't put it at 9. I can't.
Your line April keeps them at 7.
I can't do it.
I thought we have 4, 9, and 10.
It's
There's
overhyped.
no way.
Big name, but questionable consistency.
SAO is overhyped. So there we go. Because I thought only 4, 9, and 10 was available.
Oh, yeah,
There's no way
Yeah.
SAO in any world is getting in the top 5. Oh, that ain't happening. Not as long as I live and breathe. I can tell you that right now. For everybody out there, you've been warned. Let SAO get with the wrong team, and they are going down.
They're going down. Even if
your line April kept that joke out the dump.
Even if A1 had produced Maxim, Parasite as well.
Oh, yeah, now we got a conversation. we can't put both of them. Oh God, no. We can't have both of them babies right there at the bottom. Oh nah.
But 7 overhyped. It's like big name but questionable consistency. A1 is big name, but your consistency is a little off when you're talking about SAO and then giving us your line April. And even Blue Exorcist.
Blue Exorcist is good. It's just SAO can really bring a list down.
Yeah, 86 I haven't watched. Kaguya-sama Love is War, I've seen a little bit. So it's like, yeah, you got some good, solid anime.
Oh, yeah.
They got some very mid
but
anime, but Your Line April is set apart. How in the world? That had to been the last thing they made. Because it's like, how do you go from...
It
like
wasn't
one
that long
extreme to
after
another?
they did Sword Art, though.
nah,
They had to recover. That was their...
It might be around the same time.
That had to been their
That
recovery.
was 2014, yeah. So it was right. It was around the same
That
time.
had to been their recovery anime. Because they knew they had messed up.
They knew they,
We gotta redeem
Sword
ourselves.
Art was like 2012.
2011,
Yeah,
2012,
they had to redeem themselves. Now that's what you call redeeming right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how you get it out the mud.
That's redemption art.
All right.
Oh,
All right. That was hilarious.
Oh my god!
I thought you was gonna say that because you already turned. I was gonna choke you.
Yeah, and when I was saying, I was like, "Oh man, they ain't getting this." So I was like, "Yeah, this is gonna be." When
No,
I
he
actually
said, "It'll make you cry." I was like, "Don't you play with me?"
Yeah, it must have.
See, and that's why I said. That's why I said it depends on who it'll make her. Cause
Yeah.
you know, Chris getting the feels, and now if that's what I was thinking to your eternity, because if Chris is gonna absolutely lose it, because I said, yeah,
I don't know though, dude, because your line never been having me that on balling. Though. I'm talking about.
oh,
I've been sitting there
just.
with the herky jerk crowd.
But all I can say is just continue to watch. And you know, really, it's because
the kids came in there. Josh came in there. He played control. I was like,
see, and that's the thing. You have to understand because you're from a musical background. It's gonna hit even harder.
"Ooh, boy,
It hits even harder.
that John hit me hard." I was like, "Jesus."
And you haven't lived it, but you can feel it.
Oh yeah, you can feel it.
Like Jesus.
Oh, it's in there.
Wow. It really resonates right here.
Very much so. Very much so.
But you've only begun to cry. You said 17, right?
Dude.
Episode 17?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a ways to go, buddy. These ones were hard last episodes for you.
When that joker said, "Are you gonna leave me like my mother?" I was like, "Oh my God, why you say it like
Oh,
that?"
yeah.
Come on, dude. No.
Yeah.
That boy got questions.
I'm like, come on, God.
Yeah, he got questions.
Don't do that to me.
Boy,
And you can tell because it's like it hurts so bad because you know
Oh yeah.
what's going down.
Oh, you know.
but nobody wants to talk about it.
Nope.
he's afraid.
He's
to
afraid.
hope.
Mm-hmm.
He's afraid, and he knows, but he doesn't want to even bring it up. It's like,
But the music that's gonna come out of that though,
Yeah,
I already know.
yeah, for sure. It will
Give me
bring-
chills there. I can still hear the song. I tell you right now, like them last. I
The
said,
last letter, it killed.
oh, God, that was.
I think I passed away and reincarnated.
All right, we talk about something else. I'm getting chilly over here.
I'm getting shit. He about to start crying. Let's go to another. Let's go to another studio.
In the studio.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Ain't the studio. Who made that song?
T-Bane.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Studio.
Studio.
Had that daggone Spanish guitar in the background.
Let's
Boy.
make love.
That's my favorite daggone T-Pain album.
Yeah.
Back in
All
the day. Whew. Yeah, that's telling my age again.
Everybody know T-Pain that guy.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's go
He didn't
to
do auto tune because he had to, because he wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Let's go and let's talk about Ufotable, which is giving us anime. Ufotable is giving us anime such as Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba,
Okay.
Fate Zero,
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works,
Okay.
Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel,
Okay,
the, movie,
Fate.
the whole movie trilogy, and God Eater.
Ooh.
And God Eater. So they've been working on. They've
Ew-wee.
been fading it up, but so the production quality as far as like the quality is there.
Yeah, that
Ew, wait.
animation alone.
The animation is there.
Oh, them that's they're probably one of the best animation wise graphics, like, cause they wow.
Yeah.
All right. What we got left?
4.
4, 9, and 10.
4.
Can't put them in the bottom half.
All right. So we got 4. All right, and 4 is our exceptional. Right. Solid
yeah.
run, more hits than misses. Ufotable.
4.
Yeah, that's
All right,
cool.
4. I'm liking this. This looking good. All right. Toy Animation with Studios, Bones, Ufotable, Mad House, David Production, A1 Pictures, CloverWorks, and we got 2 more to go. So
I feel like we're gonna drop these 9 and 10s,
And then we're gonna have to move
We're gonna
on.
have to swap 5s and 6.
Probably.
Cause I don't see that top 3 is where it's at.
Oh, that ain't
Like
moving.
I don't see them budging.
Nah. Now this Joe come up with something from out of left field somewhere.
Some I can't think of right now.
yeah, I don't know, maybe not. Okay, let's go. Oh man, I love doing this. All right, y'all might see it pop up on the screen. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Y'all let me know when y'all see it on the. It's gonna be at the top, in the ones beside Toei Animation.
It's gonna be Mappa. It's gonna be Mappa. Why did I tell you? I knew when I said it. I forgot about it in the midst of talking.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a swap. Oh, we're gonna have to make a swap.
MAPPA has given us
Jesus
gems
Christ.
such as
Oh
JJK,
yeah.
Chainsaw Man,
Don't say so.
and MAPPA has also, we had one through 3.
Uh-huh.
We had
The
1
rest
through 3
of
with
Attack
Wit.
on Titan.
The final season. Season 4 of Attack on Titan. MAPPA took it up and finished it off, all right?
You got to be kidding me.
Mm-hmm. Doro. So everything that you love about the last season is Dorohedoro and Yuri on Ice.
Oh my
I heard Yuri on Ice was
god.
good too. Haven't seen it, but
Oh my god.
so JJK, Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titans, the final season. And Dorohedoro and Yuri on Ice.
Okay.
And yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, we definitely don't put it at 9 because they're getting swapped.
Yeah, and Dorohedoro, I think that's one of the ones on Netflix as well. I watched it. It's weird. It's like it's like post-apocalyptic steampunk. Something.
Dory is weird.
It's weird. It's like a dude with sewn on alligator head, and I don't know. It is crocodile. It's weird. That's all I can say. You gotta be like, I won't even say hi. It's just like, you have to have gone through some stuff to even watch. This one dude got a heart. I think he's like a villain. He has a heart or a lung or something sewn on his face. It's weird.
Oh.
They're all weird. But anyway, so MAPPA put this
So that's
as
some
well.
freaking what you call it?
It's dark.
Burning Man type stuff.
MAPPA is like dark a lot of the time. They produce a lot of dark themes. So yeah, you say
Bohemian Grove.
Or you say you're gonna put it at 9?
Yeah.
All right, 9.
Last one. I hope the
last
last one trash.
guys.
Just to make it easy.
Last one we have
It's gotta be trash. Gotta be trash. Gotta be trash.
is,
It's probably
and there's really nowhere else to put it, so I'm
Garbage
going to go
can,
ahead and just
Jesus.
drop it in 10. The trash,
The trash bin.
dropping it on in the trash bag, booty juice tier section. All right, almost nothing redeemable about this production company. Like we're wondering how is this company still in business? All right.
Good God.
And Watch is one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
All right, this is Studio Pierrot.
Okay.
And it has given us gems. We talked about Toei Animation, how they gave us one of the big 3.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Studio
I know you're about to
Pierrot
say Naruto.
has given us Naruto,
Oh.
Naruto Shippuden, Bleach, Tokyo Ghoul,
Oh, Bleach on it. They can stay where they at.
Black Clover. Shut up.
Yeah, they can stay where they at.
And Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a classic, but it's worth legacy mention.
Oh, snap. You?
Jesus. This gotta go in the top 4.
What? Studio Pierrot? They don't.
That's cool though. No.
They don't
no.
get enough shine anymore.
They fine.
But
I see why, because they made Bleach.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, this
Yeah,
ain't
that's what happened.
Even if you hate Bleach and think it's like the least of the big 3, this is 2 out of the big 3.
Well, I know
there's
at
no
least
way in God's green earth that I can sit here and lie like that and say that this, like these last two, this might be one of our worst tier lists
Yeah, we're not gonna be
because we can't fix this.
We ain't gonna be able to fix it.
You can't fix it.
The least I can do, because my God.
No, I can go through.
I just need. What is 3?
Number 3
what's
is
on?
Wit Studio. So Wit Studio is responsible for giving us Attack on Titans 1 through 3.
Oh no, I can't put them in the middle. Okay, let me hear 4 and 5 because the top 3 not changing. I'm just sorry. We just
Yeah, top 3 ain't
we're
changing.
gonna have to deal with it.
You sure about Bones? Bones good? Where is that?
What's Bones again?
Bones gave us Attack on Titan, right?
Oh, you asked for 3. I gave you 2. I'm sorry. I said Wit Studio. Yeah, I gave you 2.
Oh,
You
okay,
asked
it
for
was
3. 3 was Bones. I'm sorry. Bones is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
that's
stay
staying
where
with
it's at. All right, let's hear the 4th one.
They don't move.
4th and 5th one, please.
Okay, 4th and 5th is Ufotable, and they have been responsible for bringing us, let's see.
Oh my God.
Ufotable has given us Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, right? Fate Zero. Basically all Fate series.
I can't put that.
They can't
I
move.
love Face series.
They
I can't
can't
put
move.
them in the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're gonna do? This is a non-fiction.
Madhouse 5.
What's that Madhouse?
Oh, Parasite's in there. I can't. I cannot. I can't.
Death
Okay.
Note, One Punch Man, Hunter x Hunter, No Game No Life, and Parasite.
That's not lineup. But it's not better than 9 and 10. You know what?
You sure about it?
There are 2 of the big 3 in the bottom of this barrel. And you think what he just named it surpasses that? Listen to this again. Say it one more time.
Oh,
Math, number 5.
Number 5? Okay, number 5 is what? Madhouse. Okay, so yeah, Madhouse. Madhouse, you got Death Note.
Naruto, that's a wash. Next one.
One Punch Man.
Bleach, that's a wash. Let's hear another one.
Hunter x Hunter. Tokyo Ghoul. His own period. Studio period.
That was up there. Hunter x Hunter is involved. So,
No Game, No Life. You got Black Clover to contend. The studio period.
Black Clover is for sure going
and
to
they coming back. Like we got season 5. Like they know they coming back. And then the last one we got that's
Take
Parasite.
10. Take
And
10. Move
you-
to 6.
That's in slot 10 or it's 9.
Studio Pair. Studio Pair is 10. It's trash. It was nothing left.
No, it's got to get 5 or 6.
Take 10. Move to 6.
Move to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Take David Production out. David Production had JoJo Bizarre's Adventure, Fire Force, Sales at Work, USA Yatsura 2022 Reboot, and Spriggan. And we're going to...
None of these were really trash.
It's difficult, man. It's difficult.
None of these are really trash. So it's like, it's hard to put something. But Bleach was there, so I'm just saying. I'm not mad.
Bleach, you're not mad? Even though you got bangers beside it.
They should have.
Still got Naruto, Tokyo Ghoul,
They should have
Black Clover, and Yu Yu
dissociated
Hakusho.
themselves with Bleach. Just
If
saying.
we swapping 10
Bleach
with
haters
6,
wild.
then we got to swap 9 with 5. Because what's it with Mappa?
Oh, Mappa? Oh, yeah. So Mappa had the season 4 of Attack on Titan, the whole final season.
Uh-huh.
Chainsaw Man, JJK, Dorohedoro, and Yuri on ice. But definitely a JJK, Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan is kind of running that board.
JJK did have a not so memorable ending. Like it didn't deliver quite the way I thought. But what's the ones you said? What's in that list again? I need to hear it one more time.
Number
right?
6?
Yeah.
David Production? Yeah, so David Production, you got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Fire Force, Sales at Work, USA, Yatsura.
See, there's only really 2 standouts in that one. First 2 seasons of Fire Force, all of JJK. No, all of
JoJo's
JoJo.
Bizarre Adventure.
Contending against.
Move it. Move it.
Move it to 9.
No.
Move to 10.
10 is
Move
going
it to
to
10.
6. 6 is
Move
going
to
to
10.
10.
All right. Okay. So we're moving. We're replacing. Yes, y'all still cool with it. Y'all know what we doing here. David Productions getting switched with Studio Parrot.
CloverWorks should have been dead last.
Studio Parrot. So we're taking Naruto, Bleach, Tokyo Ghoul, Black Clover, and Yu Yu Hakusho, putting them to 6, and we are bringing down JoJo's Bizarre Adventures 5 for Sales at Work, USA, Yatsura, and Spriggan.
I feel like Yu Yu Hakusho kind of puts him at 5 though, but what's
You
on?
like you.
5.
I feel like it puts him at 5 instead of 6. I like Yu Yu, so
Okay.
I feel like that's a swing vote.
Yeah,
But
because Madhouse is
Mappa
at
got
5. Madhouse is at 5. And that is Death Note, One Punch Man, Hunter x Hunter, No Game, No Life, and Parasite. Jesus.
yeah, we switch with 6. It's because it's a lot of good on that 5
All
list.
right. Y'all good with that? Final answer?
Who? Man.
Stuff.
Yeah,
It's
we can
tough.
switch that. David, you the bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of the barrel, David Production. All right, JoJo, you couldn't bring him up. JoJo,
It ain't cause of you,
and
JoJo.
Fire
It
Force.
ain't cause of you, big dog.
Trash. All right, I need a mirror. I need to get a mirror here. Trash.
I
We need
know,
to make a
right?
trash song with the kids and just record them, and then we need to put it on the soundboard. All right, so one more swap, guys. One more swap. I should have gave us one more swap. They gave us 3 instead.
What's 7?
Correct.
What's
Number
7?
7 is A1 Pictures, and A1 Pictures is your favorite Sword Art Online, Blue Exorcist, 86, Your Lie in April, and Kaguya-sama as well.
My heart goes out to you, Lion April. I can definitely live with SAO being at 9 though. Over because MAPPA. I said it out loud and didn't think about it. Like I knew they were still gonna be on the list, and I still overthought it. I'm like, nah, they ain't seen MAPPA.
I had to say them for like close to the end because I knew it was gonna be like.
And I said it, and I still didn't acknowledge it.
Didn't remember.
Yeah, you definitely said it.
Yeah. So this is answering the question too. In our opinion, my opinion, this is answering our question. Are some of these studios bringing it down or up? And MAPPA is one of these new studios out here that's running the game, and it's like for a reason. For reasons.
Oh yeah. As you know.
What's CloverWorks?
On CloverWorks. Ooh. That was one that we were going to put down on the list because they have brought us Spy Family, The Promised Neverland Season 1, Horimiya, Wonder Egg Priority, and My Dress Up Darling.
Yeah, we could definitely put them at 10. Well, MAPPA got to be above them.
Yeah.
And it.
It's only one space swap, but, you know. And, of course, remember, MAPPA is JJK, Chainsaw Man, AOT, the final season.
Mm-hmm.
Dora Hidora, Yuri on Ice. We don't think AOT season 4 deserves to be a top tier, you guys. Okay, judging by our tier list, it's not what our heart believes, but it's just what happened here today.
Yeah,
because we can't touch these top ones.
I'm telling you, boy,
Agree not to touch these top
I wish we had 3 swaps because I would definitely
get them out there whole.
I would definitely do some maneuvering, but what's in 4? What's in slot 4?
Slot 4, we have Ufotable, which is giving us Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, all the Fate series, Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night, Limited Way Works, Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Field, the movie trilogy, and God Eater.
MAPPA got to be in the top 5, man.
You really trying to put them in the top 5?
Hey, man.
Read off MAPPA.
MAPPA? Oh, yeah, MAPPA. You got JJK. You got Chainsaw Man, AOT, the final season, the whole final season, Dora Hidora, and Yuri. Nice.
Well, just swap it with 5 then.
5 is Madhouse.
No, 5 is Madhouse.
And you know what's in Madhouse? Parasites in Madhouse.
Parasites in Madhouse. Who else is
Death
in
Note, One Punch Man Season 1, Hunter x Hunter, No Game No Life.
Nah, that's a solid lineup though.
And they did a good. They've done a lot of work. They've done
Swap it with 8.
Swap with 8.
You know 8 is the worst.
Yeah, swap with 8. So 8 and 9 getting swapped.
Alrighty.
Yeah, just bring it up a notch, cause
Bring it up a notch.
I'm sorry, you're lying, April. They holding it down by themselves. I don't care who. Everybody, I can't believe they're from the same company as SAO, but they really went back and fixed the issue.
Yeah.
When they made that.
Yeah, with them. But
So yeah, MAPPA got to come out at the bottom too. But my God,
CloverWorks
doesn't deserve to be where it is.
Yeah, CloverWorks.
But CloverWorks, I can live with them at 9 and 10 all day long.
You're going down to barely watchable CloverWorks. Your anime like Spy Family, The Promised Neverland Season 1, Horimiya, Wonder Egg Priority, My Dress Up Darling, they're barely watchable. And MAPPA, got a few saves, but you got a lot of fumbles with anime such as JJK, Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan, the final season, Dora Hidora, and Yuri on Ice. So this is our list. We're gonna finish it up, and I'm just gonna run through the list again, and we're gonna finish this tier list up. And this is the result. So bringing the we're top tier, straight peak animation company is Toei Animation.
I have absolutely no issue with the top 3.
One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Sailor Moon, Digimon Adventures, and World Trigger are heading up. They straight peak. They so memorable. You can't put them. There's nowhere else to put them really.
That's the best lineup you named though for 100%. Sure.
So we happy with that. They number one. They number one. They're running the game. Only one of the big 3, but Hey, it's a big, big three. It has one in the name. They deserve their spot. All right. Number 2, got our top tier section right here. Number 2, Wit Studio. And Wit Studio, you know, we couldn't put them too much lower because they brought us all Attack on Titans 1 through 3, seasons 1 through 3. They brought us up to the final season, so we had to give them their due, had to give them their flowers. Vinland Saga season 1, banger, right? The Ancient Mage's Bride, heard that was okay. Great Pretender, heard that was good. Ranking of Kings, everybody ain't feeling the animation. It's not growing on some people, but it was very interesting anime. It's a pretty good anime. If you haven't watched Ranking of Kings, give it a try. Is that how you really feel?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Attack on Titan, I think is saving this list, and you know, Vinland Saga is putting in work.
That's the
to
meanest,
get top
that's the
tier?
meanest 1-2 punch there is. Like you can't, you gonna have to go pretty hard to come up with a better first 3 seasons and all of Vinland Saga.
Yeah.
Come on now.
But in my personal opinion, I don't know. Period might have been able to make it up there. Period Studios might have been able to make it up there because you got Naruto, Bleach, Tokyo Ghoul, Black Clover, and Yu Yu Hakusho.
To put AOT.
Well, not in that section, but like in the top.
Oh,
4,
they're supposed to be in top 4 for sure.
Yeah. Like Bones may have had to go down. I love the next, but AOT is just it's one of those ones. So they made it. So number 3, our number 3 slide, sensational. All right, this is a sensational anime, and sensational anime indeed because they brought us anime such as Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, My Hero Academia, Mob Psycho 100, Bungo Stray Dogs, and Skate the Infinity. Some banger anime right here, people. Some banger anime right here, people. All right. Even though I feel like the Studio Period, they could have contended with this slot. Just because they had.
I feel like they could have contended more with their 4th slot.
Oh, definitely, they could have. I feel like they could have not 4 off. They could have took that for sure.
Oh yeah.
And contended with 3. Because our number 4 slot, which is an exceptional slot, is Ufotable because they brought us anime such as Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night, Limited Blade Works, Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Field, the movie trilogy, and God Eater, the whole Fate series. Ufotable did that thing. We appreciate you. But I think Studio Period they would have wiped them off the list there because you got Naruto and Bleach and Yu Yu Hakusho, classic.
Man.
Black Clover and Tokyo Ghoul ain't no slouches either. So at least season 1 of Tokyo Ghoul.
It was a terrible list.
So
There's nothing we could do now though.
Hey, let us know, chat. Or if you ever watching this in the comments, let us know, man, what y'all thinking about this list so far, y'all. But this is it. We can't do nothing else. We can't do nothing else. All right. So number 5, and this is where it starts getting, in our opinion, because this is a worthy contender, but it's just right there in the middle. Madhouse. And Madhouse is giving us anime such as Death Note, One Punch Man Season 1, Hunter x Hunter, No Game No Life, Parasite, The Maxim. Right dead smack dab in the middle. 4 probably could have been there. And we probably could have knocked Madhouse down a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But hey, because number 6, our cool but mid-ish category, has gone to Studio Period. And that has given us anime. This is where we're kicking ourselves because it's giving us anime.
Yeah, I'm just glad to get them out of the bottom because there's no way I could have lived with that.
Yeah, the bottom, 3.
Dumpster.
Yeah, the very bottom here, we definitely had to get them out of there. So don't be mad if y'all weren't watching before. If you're just joining, we had to get this Studio Period. We had to get them out of the trash tier because they were number 10. Because there was nowhere else to put them. We ran through everything else. And these are blind drawings here, right? So we just
so this wasn't intentional because
not intentional at all.
Because good old number 10.
Yeah, Studio Period has Naruto giving us Naruto Shippuden, Bleach, Tokyo Ghoul, Black Clover, Yu Yu Hakusho, classic. They shouldn't be in number 6.
Nowhere near it.
But it is what it is. These were blind. We didn't have anywhere else to put them. But the guys worked hard to get them out of the trash. So you got to give us that.
It was tough, man. We only had 2 swaps. We did best we could.
We did best we could with 2 swaps. So, all right. So number 7, overhyped anime for A1 Pictures. All right, A1 Pictures. These animated you have given us such as Sword Art Online, Blue Exorcist, 86, Your Lie in April, and Kaguya-sama Love is War. They were just overhyped, man. All right.
Good, Eric.
Number 8. You know, he had a few saves, but a lot of fumbles, Mappa. Okay? Few saves, but a lot of fumbles,
So I
Mappa.
feel like if we had one more swap, could have at least done 7 and 8. Like, just get Mappa up a
A little bit
more,
higher, right?
Yeah.
Swap him with A1 pitchers, yeah, right? Because that SAL, they weren't really, it's not really there. They should be low. Just because you rocking with SAL, it should be lower. But Mappa, you know, it is what it is. This is our list, and we just got to own it. Mappa, all right? Few saves, but a lot of fumbles with JJK, Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan, the final season. Dodo Hidora, and Yuri on ice.
Oh, yeah.
Attack on Titan, how dare you? You were a save for sure. But all these fumbles on here, you just had to go to an 8. And mind you, everyone, I think we did move Mappa up 1. Mappa was in 9. Because there was no other places. 9 and 10 were like the last ones. We put them 9 and they moved on up to 8. So gotta give us that. We tried. We tried our best. Number 9, barely watchable anime with CloverWorks that you've given us, you guys. Spy Family, The Promised Neverland Season 1, which are actually the saving graces on this list. Horimiya, Wonder Egg Priority, and My Dress Up Darling.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Look, this is a hard tier list. So hey, in our trash bad booty juice tier category goes to none other than David Production.
Should have went to Clover.
That's given us anime none other than JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Fire Force, Sales at Work, USA Yatsura 2022 reboot, and
Hated to do it
Spriggan
to him, man. Hated to do it to him. Sorry, David.
in the trash. You smell like juice that no one wants to drink. You're done. And this is our tier list, guys.
Yeah.
What we failed this time?
We did.
Yeah, we messed up this time.
We did. Should have
I think it's the worst
took
one.
a page from Aladdin. Let's not be too hasty. But you know, we had to get through this thing, man. We had to get through it, and we did, and this is the result. So let us know what you think. Chat, let us know what you think in the comments below, everyone. If you're watching our tier list, this is what we have. 1 through 10, Toei Animation, Wit Studio, Bones, Ufotable, Madhouse, Studio Period, A1 Pictures, MAPPA, CloverWorks, and David Productions.
Look at you.
This is our list. Oh, what's going on there? He's doing a lot of motion.
Yeah.
A lot of motion in the
Yeah,
motion.
Yeah, you know that.
But it's all good because this is our tier list and you just got to deal with it. So
We're not happy about it either.
We're not
guys.
happy about
It's
it,
okay.
but it is what it is. All right, so
Hot take time.
time to move over to our hot takes, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Moving over to our anime
Hot take.
hot takes. It's hot. What was that? It's hot.
I think it's hot.
Oh my God. All right. Let's move over to some hot takes, everybody. To get our mind off of that horrendous job we just did on that tier list. Because it was terrible. We admit. Let me pull up my hot takes. Hold up. Oh, I'm missing my hot takes, man. Just a second. Next week probably won't be as bad, y'all, for that tier list, man. I'm gonna try to make it a little easier. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit easier for us. That one was a little difficult. I ain't even gonna lie. All right. Let's go to some anime hot takes, guys. Characters and story hot takes. Let's do it. Ooh, since we... Oh, this is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a fun one. So, Tanjiro's kindness isn't unique. It's just better animated.
What? What?
Tanjiro's kindness is nothing unique about Tanjiro's kindness. You know, everybody talk about how kind Tanjiro is, and a lot of people love him because he's so kind. But the hot take is that there's nothing unique about it. It's just better. It's just better animated.
No, even with trash animation, you'd still
it's
be able
a
to
mixture
tell.
of kindness and naivete. Like
There is a lot of that.
But he's selfless.
Yeah.
He's just a selfless person though. Like
Who else can we think of? I mean, Midoriya's kind of like, he's
No.
and
kind.
that's why I say it ain't as much on the naive side as you think. It's
Tanjiro's
genuinely.
naive as bitch.
But
He's
I'm
like,
saying
"It's Kamaji."
that's not the reason why he's so kind though.
No,
No,
that's not the
I'm
reason
saying it's
why.
the reason that he's as likable as he is, though.
Yeah, it's
That's a factor in there.
yeah, and you gotta. I mean, the
And they
character
said it's
is
not
young too.
It's not unique, but it is unique to Tanjiro because of the mixture of naivete and kindness together. You got naive. You got characters that are nice, but no one's as naive as Tanjiro. So it's kind of like
I
he's
think
kind,
he
but you
plays
pity him
at,
as well. I don't
at
think he's
being
playing at all.
naive to a certain extent.
I think it's because he come from that village where it's just him and his family. He don't know nothing.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right,
I feel like
it's ignorance, like more
yeah, there's a
it's-
lot of ignorance in there.
Yeah,
yeah,
because
He's just genuinely a kind person.
yeah.
yeah, that's what I think it is. It's not so much it's just how he's wired.
Right. So definitely the animation factor is like, yeah, it's well animated because
But that-
as we just looked at, like, it's well animated for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
The studio is the reason, but they.
What other
Photo,
character do you know
but-
who is as like as nice as Tanjiro?
I think Deku's is like Izuku's nice.
As nice as Tanjiro?
Maybe not
He's
as nice.
super
He's kind.
helpful. He's
Is
super
he,
helpful.
Is he as kind as Tanjiro?
I mean, to me, they got similar.
Yeah, he is
they got
because
similar, like,
he
They
put
are
his life on the
similar.
line behind
Yeah.
anybody that he's associated with to
Yeah,
that
he's-
same magnitude.
he's kind. Even when him and Bakugo was fighting, like Bakugo was like
Even in the midst of beef.
seriously like
Yeah.
about to
Right.
crash out on him because he found out about One for All.
Yeah.
And he's like, he didn't want to fight him. He was trying not to fight him. Like, and
I-
then he knocked him down, and then he went to help him. Hey, Kachan, are you all right? And he was just like, don't get away from me.
I feel like that was more all for one defending himself than Deku really, because he's looked at Bakugo this entire time as like just the guy that just wants to beat me up. Like it's like
but he looked
I
up to
don't
him.
want to upset him, right? Because it's
Yeah.
like he's kind of a hero to me because
Yeah.
I want to be like that caliber guy.
Right, and then that's what was so crazy about that whole sequence is like that was how he viewed Kachan, and then the whole time he's looking up to, he knows how he looks up to All Might. Both of them looking up to All Might.
Exactly.
But really,
From
like,
two
he's
different perspectives. though.
Kachan's the only one that had the potential to even reach that goal.
Right.
So he's like, I look up to him. He looks up to All Might, and then for Izuku Midoriya to be the one that gets it.
The lesser of the two gets it.
It tore Bakugo up like inside, and then
That's
he
like
has
Vegeta and Goku. It's like because
Tanjiro
I'm
was
the-
so kind. He wanted to learn the backgrounds of the demons he was supposed to be slaying before he killed them.
Yeah, that probably leads to your naivete or
Yeah.
the ignorant statement. It's just like, yeah, he's just
Like,
'Cause, I mean-
want to know your story before.
yeah,
Before I kill
he
him.
wants to know, but it doesn't change the fact he still got to kill him. He still got to
Oh,
put
he
him
still
down.
gotta
He
kill
still
him.
got to
Yeah,
put
he
him down
still
like
gotta kill
a
him.
the
sick
fact that
dog. But
he still treats them.
and this is the same thing with Deku. 'Cause
yeah, he
Shigaraki,
humanizes
he
all
want-
of. He really tries to humanize
Humanize,
most
yeah.
of the evil
Yeah.
out of the
It's
people.
the same
So
thing because Shigaraki, even after he gets One for All, he knows his objective is all for one.
Yep.
I gotta be all for one because of One for All. I've been gifted it
By default.
My mission in life now is to be all for one. But once Shigaraki and all for one do the whole fusion deal, he's still trying to save him, even though he know I got it. I'm gonna have to kill him. I'm gonna have to. But I still want to save him because I want to know his backstory. And then he learns Shigaraki's backstory, and he's like, I still want to help him.
because I mean, learning his
all that-
backstory, it's like, dang, I
It's
understand
painful.
why he liked me.
Right,
It's like,
right. But
he's one of the justified villains to me. Like, y'all made this brother
Y'all made
crazy
this
because
monster.
he couldn't help his quirk. And y'all really made him a demon
Y'all made
because
him
of
a
this,
demon.
but he just embraced it.
yeah, he is crazy though. He didn't mean to do
I
what
think
he did,
but he snapped. Like, you
He did.
killed everybody you loved. Like, by accident.
right by
Yeah.
accident. Yeah.
So it's like anybody I don't know and love on a personal level, I could easily wipe you away.
Right.
You don't
but,
matter.
But the people, like even all of the predecessors to on
All for
one,
One,
they telling him like this is the backstory, this is what happened, like, but you gonna have to do it.
You still
got to
do it.
Don't want to do it.
It's just like Aang in the Avatar, like putting down Fire Lord.
Yeah.
It's like
it's
you
like,
gotta kill him. Nah, I'll find another way. That's why I feel like Deku's mindset
even
is
Zuko,
I want to. I know what I got to do, but I want to find a way to do it without ending him.
their life. Yeah. So Tanjiro, but I can understand what you're saying with Tanjiro because like these are literal monsters.
Yeah.
These are literal demons. But then it's like She-Ra is a monster.
Yeah.
as well. but yeah, I it's like where's the humanity in these demons? But they are just people turned into, right?
Yeah. Yeah. All of them.
So that's what he's looking for, that humanity in them. That's why I kind of compare.
And a lot of them do as they dwindle out.
He was doing that before he even knew that, though.
Yeah,
the first one that tried to kill him,
it's still giving off human vibes. It's speaking your language. It still
you are trying to eat me. I don't
see.
It still has human features.
Yeah,
you're trying to eat me.
Well, I mean, Shigaraki is trying to obliterate
actively
you. He's trying to disintegrate.
He's trying to disintegrate.
Like he's trying to break you down on the cellular level. With the quickness.
So that's the only other person that I can think of out the
dome. That's a real good parallel though, because like they're both dealing with some dire straits.
Yeah, it's still
right,
unique.
and it's
not
because the
production,
the animation.
Yeah,
animation has nothing to do with it.
In either case.
Yeah, it is still unique. So it's not a whole lot of characters that are like a Tanjiro. I admit that, and it has nothing to do with
Douse that hot take.
Douse that hot take with a little bit of water. All right, so genre and tropes. Let's go.
This is gonna be garbage. Genre and tropes. Every time they say a trope, it always be some crap.
All right.
What we got?
Yeah, this one was it's between two of them that I want to read. Yeah, I don't like that one. I'll read this one. We talked about this a little bit last week. So, time loop. Time loop stories almost always fall apart, except for ReZero and Steins Gate.
You didn't read this one last week? You read something similar to this.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay,
it was another
like
one
they
that
was
was
talking
about
trash
time
about.
loop. Last week was similar. That was on this list I read was about the OPMCs on the problem bland world building. From this section. But yeah, this week's time loop stories almost always fall apart except for ReZero and Steins Gate.
No.
And I can't. And I haven't even watched like another one episode of Steins Gate.
Now,
so
do they fall apart a lot? I give you that because
I feel like it's a
details
50-50 though.
Yeah.
I think details are skipped.
And then it's like, what do you mean by fall apart? Like, do you mean like
right? It's like the story continues to progress, and all the ones that I've watched.
Right, Summertime Rendering was like it didn't fall apart.
Tokyo Revengers doesn't fall apart. It aggravates you, but you still very much locked in, and there's no missing elements.
Yeah,
you're finding out more the more you go back. So that's garbage.
All right, so I don't think they fall apart. Nah. Yeah, so that one was like,
okay.
What's another
Douse that hot take.
All right, let's go to industry and culture.
Oh, here we
industry and culture. Last week we talked about how fandom beef keeps shows relevant longer than the marketing ever could.
Yeah.
This week, let's do this one. Manga readers don't actually spoil. They gatekeep by hinting too much. Manga readers don't actually spoil. They gatekeep.
They love that. They love that term gatekeep.
Hinting too much.
They love that term gatekeep. I think I hear one gatekeeping that going. I take every week.
But the thing is, with that, I mean that's actually
niggas be spoiled.
That's a factual hot take because I know a lot of people that they'll walk you to the door and it's like you kind of know, but you're not sure. And most of the times when I've read up on those or seen them, like even TikToks, like if you haven't watched it, you shouldn't continue listening to this. And when I go look at the anime, this
I'm gonna let you finish.
This ain't nothing like they kind of like ran me up the wrong hill. Yeah, so it's like, dude, I was anticipating one thing, and this is a whole nother. I don't even know how to feel now because it's like I was thinking about something totally different.
Those are people that just want to. They
just pique your interest, like just to play with your mind. Because I really feel like, but
they're not good at doing it. It's like I don't want.
But some people just want to be thought provoking too, though. Like they just want to like. Oh man!
No, I need you to want to shut up. Talk to me.
But that's because you have PTSD.
You have ADHD, and spoilers don't bother you at all. So you wouldn't even notice it anyway. It doesn't matter to you.
It's not true statement. But that has zero to do with spoilers. Spoilers don't matter to me because no matter how you explain it to me, when I see it for myself, no matter what you told me, I've already painted a picture. Like your whole Ace PTSD. That's the root cause of this, everyone.
But you're not.
He has been spoiled to a degree where he's numb.
Anyway, anyone who has watched this for any amount of time knows that Ty is unspoilable. Like no one can spoil him. So him speaking about them not spoiling.
But that's the thing.
It's irrelevant because he doesn't know what a spoiler is.
I know exactly what a spoiler is. That's how I can say it doesn't affect me. Because when I hear him, I'm like, I mean. Yeah, it's a moment that you wanted to see for yourself, but I'm still gonna see that moment. And
he just explained why it doesn't matter to him.
Chris is.
They tell me that, and it spoils it for him because
Chris is an emotional. Chris is more of an emotionally tied to the anime person. He wants to feel it. Me, I get the feeling from what I see. It don't matter what you tell me. What I see, you're not making me see it. You're telling me about it. So I'm still creating my own narrative because that's how ADHD works. And for me, I've painted this vivid picture. It may be totally wrong based on what you told me. So it's like I still got a chance to be surprised. And that's hot take. That's not a spoiler for me because I never see it quite exactly how it's explained to me anyway.
That makes it tough. It's like, that makes it real tough to like, how do you spoil anything for you?
Right, because it's like, he'd be like, well, guess what time? Like,
what?
Oh, okay. Like, I'll see when I watch it. Like, see, and
he is non-spoilable.
But Chris would be like
hypersensitive to spoilers.
Right, see, and that's what I said. We just on.
I'm like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, we're like just the opposite spectrums of it.
You give me spoilers from me, I will punch you.
And that's what I'm saying.
He literally, if we're talking about an anime, and we're
la.
Start.
I'm gonna walk outside. You guys talk about it. I'm gonna walk outside. I'm gonna sit outside.
His face literally balls up like.
I had in this lobby Ace donut situation spoiled for me.
Thing ever.
And that
donut was hilarious.
I had just met Ace for the first time, and someone decided to just tell me about it.
Gave my boy the flaming donut way too early.
And I'm like, and when I got there, I already knew it was coming, and I didn't even feel it.
I don't think he said exactly how he died, but it was just the fact that he mentioned that.
He said the lava dude put his fist.
Oh yeah.
Never mind.
Now that's disrespectful. Like, but
now note, he was not talking directly to me, but I was in the conversation the whole time.
You gotta do where you're surrounded.
And that's why I said, even when me and Joel are conversing, a lot of times it's right before you walk in, or it's like. Joel knows enough about the shows I'm talking about where I can give him hints. Yeah, it'll go clean over your head.
Yeah, here you go.
And that's why I said that's how I know.
You got a talking code. Yeah.
That's why I specify like spoilers can be given without you ever realizing that's what they're talking about. But you got to know what you're doing because for the most part, it's more people like the person that spoiled yours than it is like me.
Oh yeah.
And I try to. That's why I'm the type that I'm like. I'm watching it. Of course, I love to share and talk about it, but it's around people and groups that I know have already watched it.
Right.
So if I'm anywhere else, I don't have to talk about it. Even if it's a mixed bag and I don't know if anyone's watched it or not, I'll sit there and just listen to other people talking and enjoy listening.
I
don't have to be talking because I don't want to spoil anything.
I like to discuss it like more broad. Like I don't want to give you any like for me, Your Lie in April. You don't know how it ends, but regardless, I feel like it stirs up the emotion regardless. So there's nothing.
Yeah, something like Your Line April, you couldn't really spoil Your Line April.
No, but you can. But I still feel
you can spoil it. It's a couple of things that you can say that'll be like, why'd you tell me that?
Yeah, because it's really a plot twist. So I still don't see you.
Because his name it has its name, the title of the show for a reason, and you could spoil that for someone.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true that.
But then, it's like once you find out what all is going on, it's like, huh? It's like a deer in the headlights moment, that's what I love about certain anime. It's like, I did not see that coming. Shocker. But that's why we watch anime right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, so we don't like the spoilers, but they I think gatekeeping, like a lot of the manga readers, you can say gatekeeping.
I think they spoiled.
Yeah, I think they try to the ones that are trying not to spoil it, they end up falling into the gatekeeping category because like you telling me stuff, but then you like not even giving me enough.
Because you're not gonna fully explain it because me fully explaining it gives you it's gonna give you the answer. Now it's spoiled.
So
I'd rather you just shut up.
See, and
it's okay.
And that's why I say
recommend the anime, say it's good, and leave it at that.
That's fair.
And that only applies to Chris and sometimes Joel. Me, tell me whatever you'd like. I'm still gonna watch it in totality, and I'll beg to differ.
Nobody care about your superpower.
Took a long time to hold this thing in.
It's like your Bumble Street Doll's ability or something.
Oh no, that's his quirk.
Or your quirk, unspoilable. Taekwondo Thomas, quirk, unspoilable. What's your superhero name? All right. Overrated versus underrated category. Got 2 more hot takes, y'all. One Piece has better side character arcs than most anime have for main characters.
Is that better than most?
Yeah.
Most. Okay, I agree.
Most main characters.
Because I'm thinking about.
You can do that when you got 30 years.
Yeah, when you got thousands of characters.
Right?
You can run it like that.
Right.
Because I feel like Naruto does good. Like their side characters are a lot more in depth than some of the main characters that are out now.
Yeah.
Like
Naruto could have done a lot better, but
perfect
they didn't
example.
have as much time.
When you go into the what is it? The Hyuga clan?
Yeah.
The Gaara's backstory.
Yeah.
Those are characters that are nowhere near the main, but it's like, oh man, I watch a couple shows. They don't even explain this much.
They got good lore.
Yeah. And that's why I think they dropped the ball there because they should have delved deeper into those outside villages of the league.
The whole Kage alone should have their own individual lore stories. Like, get deep. Because even Obito's, loved it.
They did that. Yeah. They did that one and actually went a little deeper.
Yeah.
Now, that's one of the ones I hated, the hints.
Yeah.
Because Itachi, I want the full scoop. I hate the way they bits and pieced that whole thing. That's what. Yeah, gotta read the manga. Whenever it's like that, everybody says you just read the manga, and I promise you won't feel the same anymore.
Yeah.
True that.
Yeah, I think, like I said, people like you look at someone like a Trafalgar Law.
Yeah.
And like even Bon Clay, like you just see a lot more with their characters, and then like we talk about a Gon or somebody like that, where it's like you the main character.
Exactly. Look at Kuma's story.
Kuma.
He'd be a lead in Hunter x Hunter.
No kidding. Like Kuma, especially like now, it extends because now you even get to that was way back when you first met Kuma, and now when you first meet him, like in what's that place?
When you first really meet him?
Oh, when you first makes an appearance.
I think it was the Pacifista.
Oh, that was in
the Pacifista, right?
Was that freaking stupid place?
Gecko Moria place?
Yeah.
Enies Lobby? Enies Lobby.
Thriller
Bar. Yeah, after Thriller Bar, right? Yep. That's what you mean. That's where nothing happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's what you mean. And then now, probably almost 1,000 episodes later, you ended up coming up to the Egghead arc, and you start to learn even more about Kuma. So it's like it just extends, right? These backstories, like they're woven throughout the entirety of the manga and anime, and they do it a lot better than certain main characters in other worlds, right? Like what's the boy Sao? Kirito. Yeah, it's just not enough there.
I hate that I even remember his name.
You're gonna remember it forever now. You're gonna remember it forever. So yeah, I think that that hot take was actually
No, that was good. We keep that one.
let's go. Yeah, we don't gotta douse that one.
Scorching.
Scorching. Okay. Yeah, we just kind of talked about this hot take, so I don't want to do that one. It's about spoilers again. Oh, okay. So this one's pretty good. Last hot take, guys. Should anime finish adapting every manga, or is it better to stop with a strong ending?
What do you mean, like all the way through the end of the manga?
Yeah.
It depends on how the manga ends for me, because it's like if it's gonna end in a sucky way,
Yeah. Just like
close it out.
Promise
smooth on it.
Neverland, for example.
I just say stay
It
with
would've-
source material.
Just stick with the source.
Stick with source material.
So you think they should finish every
Oh, yeah.
adapting every manga?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, because I feel like for certain manga, it may sometimes you watch it to a certain point, and when the anime is very accurate, it's like you get to a point where you're like, dang, I wish they would have just stopped it at this point, because this is trash to me.
Yeah.
Like,
But I'm like, that's not the real story though.
but I'm saying when it is, like
even
when
if it
they're
is a good
going
story.
page
Bottom
for
book.
page, and then it's trash at the end,
Well,
and you
if
thinking,
the
oh,
manga
the
was
anime.
trash, the anime got to be trash too?
No, it does.
Just
No
you saying
one that
stop
wants
it.
to make money would ever say that. Like that's like saying,
But see,
yeah, my
I don't
book
care.
sucked. but
I'm more about the art. If that's what it's supposed to be, that's the source material.
Nah,
Stick with the source material.
they're more about the funds, because it takes a lot to make this art that y'all loving. And if you telling me I'm gonna put in this amount of work and money and time and effort to suck, and my sales plummet because
Well,
I
you should've made
matched
that
it,
manga.
because I
should've made the
matched
anime
it.
on that manga then.
No, because I can monetize them both. But if I know it's gonna drop off the face of the earth if I make this last scene, because they hated it in the manga. So I'm gonna do myself a favor. I'm gonna cut a little short, right? And all the manga readers gonna be like, "Thank you. That's how you should have ended it the
That
last time."
never happens, though.
because for me that's a way to fix your error, because you can't fix it. The anime is normally they come after the manga,
And
so
most of the time,
it's time to make the repairs
crap, it didn't go like the
on the
manga.
manga side.
What?
Most of the time, you don't hear that though. You hear they should have stuck with the manga. It sucks because they didn't stick
But
with the manga.
That's more for the new ones, because they're rushed. Like those the ones that like they
They deviate from the manga, and that's where they mess up.
on a massive scale though. Like it's like you miss a whole arc, and it's like, oh, something missing. And
You pull a sword, or that's
this
mostly
is
what
good.
they do.
But
If the whole
like,
lot
I
of
love
anime-
Blue Lock, but everybody's telling me if you love the anime, oh, you should read the manga. That's one of them ones where I feel like whatever might have been a little iffy in the
in the anime.
in the anime, they like, oh no, you'll get what you need from
And
the
that's what I'm
manga.
saying. That's to my point. Like the rule is stick with the source material. The exception is a lot of times.
So you're saying stick with the source material no matter what, even if it sucks.
Look, most of the time it doesn't suck.
No.
In my experience, most of the time when they deviate from the source materials is where you get the complaint.
So finish every
No.
manga. Yeah. But that's the thing. That's the argument, though. It said, should anime finish adapting every manga, or is it better
No.
to stop with the strong ending? So anime that has a strong.
It's not a sour taste in your mouth
Right.
at the end, because perfect
See,
example.
it has a strong ending here, but when they pick it back up, it's like, oh, they should have stopped right there. For instance, let's say like a Naruto or something.
And I was just ready to say that.
Yeah.
Should have stopped at the paint on. If they hit the brakes on the paint on, everybody would have been fine. Because it closed. It was the end. It ended that chapter smooth.
Yeah. And then you
Then
pick
you
back
go-
up with the chapters, and it's like
They went too far off the reservation after that. Like when you start bringing people from outside of the planet, they orchestrating everything. It's, wait a minute, huh?
It becomes a planetary. I mean,
Because that's what I'm saying. Now you're not
Universal
even
threat.
in this work. You're not even in Hidden
Dragon
Leaf
Ball
no
Z
more.
or
Like,
something. Like, what are y'all doing? At a lower tier
and
Dragon Ball.
of course, a lot of shows piggyback off each other. So it's like they take the parts that everybody hate
Hates.
and make
Yeah.
sure it's in their anime.
Like,
It's
y'all
like,
should have stayed here and just went to
Yeah.
another village, and then we would have with it.
I don't
But
know.
y'all-
My
it-
point is though, I never hear anybody just. Most time when I hear people talking, they're like, "Man,
Yeah.
you want to get the better, you want better stuff, go read the manga." I don't
Yeah.
never hear people saying like, "Man, you want something better, go watch the anime." I don't really hear it like that.
Now, most people that's usually telling you are manga readers, whereas you're not really a manga reader. So
Yeah.
they're gonna suggest to you something that you're not privy to. Just like, hey, if somebody is strictly was reading manga and not reading anime, it's like, oh, you need to check the anime out. Like, what are you doing? Like, yeah, the anime is dope. Like,
yeah, because for some, and that's what I'm saying.
they're
Where
like, oh, well, maybe
where
I'll
you
check it
may
out.
get a description in One Piece, you're reading it and it's great, but when they animate it, especially where they are animation wise with One Piece right now, you may not have ever thought about reading, and you seeing it. Oh man, it's kind of dope. I wonder what this would be like animated, and then it's they delivered. Like
Right.
there are those occasions, but I feel like you said, to your point, there are more that deviate like wide left when they're supposed to go right
Mhm.
when it comes to crossover from manga to anime. But like the short and sweet, Parasite the Maxim is a beautiful anime, and I look at it like, dog, manga must have been amazing. And it's like, there's got to be a little more. But it's like, that's one of them ones where it's like, keep on anime. You can't mess this up like this. But then it's, hold my drink. Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
let me show you something. That's my only fear with the ones that are great animes, like that do transition as a great anime. It's like, stop right here. Like, I'm cool with you stopping right here because what they did with the live action Parasite, it's not Parasite the Maxim. I understand it, but the way they depict it was so trash. After
should've
just
went
watching the anime made me like, how'd you even get here? Because I mean, even the I was cool with the CGI and graphics and stuff to it. It's just the story sucked to me. Like it didn't seem as like somebody else wrote it. Like let me do my own rendition of this. Let me do my reimagining of this.
Right.
And
the story of Parasite.
felt very very short.
And you can have so many different stories with Parasite because multiple people have gotten affected. So you know, they just
Because it is
decided
from a
to-
different. But this the live action to me, it was more like Your Name than Parasite.
What the heck?
Because I'm leaving recordings of me talking to you and you responding and it writing stuff down. I'm like,
Maybe it was a different type of parasite.
Yeah, or
they're
affected
all from the same place. All of them got the same goal
But it's-
and
but it's-
everything.
But I mean, I'm from Earth and I'm an engineer, and you from Earth and you're a singer, and you from Earth and you're a bowler.
These
So, I
beings
mean-
come from one place and they're one
maybe they got
dude.
different
So how
No,
did- how did-
nobody, no goals. What did they say? If you listen to the story, what did they say they come to do? We come to take over each. You don't. You take over the host body.
Yeah.
There is no other plan. Take over and continue to spread.
But
Like that's the
That's
only
what I'm
mission.
saying. But the
there's
way
nobody.
they communicate could be differently.
No.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's either have you taken over a human? If not, I'm gonna kill you.
But I want to know how the person was affected because like you got the main character, what's his name in Maxim, you know, it wasn't able to affect his brain because he cut his circulation off on his arm, and that's why I got stuck in his hand.
But that's what I'm
And
saying.
then the other guy, he was like, it got into his like right around this area, and then he ended up falling in the water, and he was about to drown, so he had the thing had to pretty much, I guess in order to save his life, he ended up.
It had to adapt.
Yeah, and he couldn't get to the brain, so because he had to save the guy's life before he died, so he ended up getting stuck in his mouth, so now he can only function in this area, then take up his brain. So how in the live action was it something similar to that, to where it was slowly
more
taking over her brain, or
it was like I'm being attacked and the parasite defends me because like it's all like I want to say she got knocked out like in a field, like she was being attacked or something. Parasite gets on her and it's like, all right, I know some other parasites around here. Like, so they know I ain't in full control, so they about to wipe me out. It's like, if you ain't got full control, see ya.
all right, so
Like,
so
we can't, this is the job.
that's
You
the-
get full control or you get gone.
So she was knocked out. That's why we wasn't able to gain full control.
I don't think it had fully taken over because she was unconscious, but it's like,
Yeah,
she
'cause if you
got
are-
attacked by one
Right.
and it defended her because it's like, I ain't fully in control yet. So
right.
they looking at her like a threat.
Oh yeah. I was just wondering how they like, cause you said writing notes to herself.
No, that's after the fact. That's what I'm saying. After, because she is completely healed when she goes to the hospital.
Yeah.
She knows something happened to her, but she's like, there's no evidence that anything happened because she's healed.
Yeah, but
because
that's weird. Your name thing is like, huh? Why would she be writing to herself?
That's what I said, because that didn't happen in the show. Like, you never saw that with any host in the Parasite. I don't remember a back and forth like we conversating on like, I shut down and while you in control, I left you some notes. Mm-hmm. And then when you're in control, I play this video back and you're telling me how it goes.
Yeah, they communicate.
Because it's like you cut off circulation. This is still your hand.
Yeah.
I just got more control of it than you did.
Yeah.
So it's like I can have a conversation with you because I'm a part of you. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, even within that story, they get more connected because he's in a more dire situation later on. Yeah. Yeah. And
so the communication was just...
the communication gets even stronger. Yeah. But I feel like the rest of them, they're not looking to communicate with it at all. It's like, I take you over, I operate with you. Like, you're what I'm here for. Yeah, you're my vehicle.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, so that's weird. I don't even think I'll be watching the live action of Parasite. But they have more than one. I think it's like 2 different ones, right? It's like two different live action versions that they did. One was like recent, maybe like last year or something, a couple years, and then the other one was a few years ago.
I should have watched the older one.
Probably, maybe because more relatable.
Maybe, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think it at all was the maximum. So there's like more to Chris' point. Like maybe they're doing a version where you just freestyling. Like because this is not what I saw in the anime. Yeah. Nah, because if they would have redid it like they did One Piece, one of those ones, like there's just a rare one where they live action did it and it was on point. I thought it was going more there, like, because I'm like, as far as the graphics and everything, what it is, like, there we go. And then it's like, what kind of story is this? What am I watching? I'm smiling, but I'm upset. Like, why did you do this to me? I just finished the anime.
You wanted to stick with the source material.
Huh?
Because you wanted to stick with the source material.
No, I just wanted to stick with the anime. I knew nothing about it. I still don't know all of the manga, but I know.
In your mind, the source material is the anime.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
and
still
you
not
wanted
the manga.
to stick with it.
I wanted it to be at least in the wheelhouse. Like
that's my whole point with the manga.
Because it's not even the same idea. If you watch the anime and you watch this, might as well be 2 different shows. This is Nickelodeon and Disney. So that's way more of a dynamic. The source material, you're gonna at least somewhat be like Parasite is the Parasite is the only thing that makes them in common. So it's to a more extreme than what you talking. You saying source material like one after the other. I don't care that it's spot on like it, but I'm saying at least
it's never gonna be spot on.
The anime was, and that's what I'm saying. Like in that instance, from manga to anime, from what I saw, the little bit I saw, all that they have given me was great.
It's like let's say if you did, let's say we've seen a live action version of. Would you say that One Piece live action follows the source material of One Piece, the anime?
There was a lot of stuff skipped, but it was still great
because
for what they did,
for the most part,
yeah. So is that?
But that's what I'm saying. I've read some One Piece manga too.
It's nuanced there, but most people wouldn't argue and say like, man, they didn't follow the source material at all, so I'm not watching it. But when you have something like what you're explaining about Parasite, it's like, no, you didn't even look at.
You didn't try. You would think they did a reimagining.
You poured a Witcher Netflix.
This was a reimagining for sure. Like so. Because with One Piece, I've read One Piece manga. I'm caught up on the anime, and I've seen the live action. It's 3 different ways, and they've all stayed within a certain wheelhouse of each other.
His name is not Monkey P. Toofy. His name is Monkey D. It's like all 3 variations.
A Chunky D.
There's a variant out there somewhere.
There's a variant out there.
And it would make sense because you would expect Luffy to be fat with the way that he consumes food. But my guy got a high metabolism.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. So yeah, I think that's the difference for sure. Like if you're in the, like you said, if you're in the wheelhouse, then hey, yeah, you actually care about social security. But if you all the way out there, like you don't care about social security, and that's going to have a bearing on, I guess, his hot take on whether or not an anime should finish adapting every manga, or if they should just stop when it's a strong ending.
Yeah, I don't disagree with what Chris said. It's just I don't feel like that tracks with every manga and anime relationship. Like there are some that they've cut the manga off and they may extend the anime, like because it is just they've tweaked it a little bit, and while it's not the manga, this is fire. Yeah, so it's like, let's keep it going. We ain't got no more source material, so we playing it by ear now, and it ends up better than the manga. That's why I said they're very far and few between. For the most part, it's a landslide. What Chris saying, like, yeah, they should definitely stick with the manga because I feel like it's more manga readers than anime watchers. Like the people that are what they say, they're legit. They're the OGs of anime and all this. You don't read manga, then you don't really like anime. Like, no, I just don't like to read. That's all.
Especially when I gotta
give me an audio book anime. Give me an audio book manga. It's on.
I learned to read this way. Now I gotta do this. That's gonna be alright. I don't mind, but yeah, at first it's like, why would I do that? But that was the last hot take. You guys, let us know what y'all think about that. If you're still in the room, let us know what you think. Watching this after the fact. Let us know what you think about hot takes. Give us your own hot takes. Your suggestions for hot takes. If you got some news that you'd like us to discuss, let us know what news you got to discuss. Any polls that you want us to put up, let us know that as well. But regardless, we appreciate you all watching.
Absolutely.
We appreciate y'all hanging out with us on another Sunday evening. Taking that time out of your day, we do not take it for granted. We appreciate everything y'all doing, all the love. Any likes, any shares, any comments, we appreciate it all because it all helps us out.
Hit that like button with a gallon gun, man.
He's got to say it because we always say that in our videos. We tell you to smash that like button.
Chimed in.
Oh, some y'all watching the chat. But yeah,
I saw the chat earlier.
Yeah, Shantae.
That's who they were.
Shantae chimed in. That's
it was like boo.
Daughter that because she commented Sailor Moon. I forgot she definitely she was definitely back when I was watching Sailor Moon. She tagged along.
Word.
Yeah. So she didn't know she was in the Superbook. So
my bad,
she's been deeper in that bag than she knows.
I can't see the chat on this board.
Yeah, she had commented right after on quiz.
Dang, good gracious.
See, and I was locked in the I was so disgusted with what we did with the tier list. I didn't even look at the comments because I thought they were gonna fry us. You idiots! What were you thinking? Look what you've done.
We'll definitely acknowledge your existence. Join us next week.
and let me know how that anime is going, sister of mine.
We appreciate everybody. And again, just see us next week. We'll see you next week around the same time, 6 o'clock p.m. We'll have some more hot takes for you. We'll have some more anime news. Have some more Beast Share interest from the Gibor, World of Gibor. And of course, I'll drop another tier list out there for you. So join us next week to chime in on that as well.
Oh, yes.
All right. And we got another video probably released on Tuesday. We're going to be doing it's a little game we call What Your Anime Says About You. We roast your anime, your favorite anime out there. So check that out. Dropping Tuesday around 11
You may love it. You may hate it. Right. We don't care. It's debatable.
We don't care. It's debatable. Appreciate it, guys. Much love to you all. Y'all stay blessed out there, and we'll see you next week.
Sunday.
It's your opinion, my opinion. Somebody else. Gotta focus. Gotta remember. It's debatable. It's debatable. It's debatable. Come on in.
That's why
It's debatable. Always remember, it's debatable. If it didn't happen in the manga, it ain't canon at all. It's debatable. Oh, it's debatable. It's debatable. It's debatable. It's debatable.
hey, real. Really, what I took it
Debatable. It's debatable.
so much work to do tomorrow. Yeah, I'm trying to knock out in the first half of the day because I feel like we got an inspection coming Tuesday morning. I make sure all my stuff is up to date. Fudge a couple items here and there, and you know my married way. What would I have another job? I just want to drive. I don't want to sit in no building no more. It's depressing. Cause I know just don't be here.
One week, y'all like warming on. Next week,
Alright.
high school.
It's drama, and they know we all eat it up. Them jokes might have rehearsed.
I'm pretty sure they did.
This
Actually,
will,
coming from
this will
being
really
in
get the
them,
people going. Oh yeah. Now imagine having a 43-pound 3-year-old. Dude, my biceps, triceps, lats, shoulders, her delts, everything is burning all at the same time. And then when I'm done, she just says, "Oh, like now hold me."
I can't.
What do you mean? I said, I can hold you. I said, I'll hold you while I'm sitting down.
You
Ugh.
did this little analysis thing
For what?
for like workouts with just vitamins and different stuff.
I figured out a whole nother way to do my push-ups and my chest, everything from right here to right here hurts.
What you doing, diamond?
No, it's literally like this. Like your feet have to be shoulder length apart. Like instead of putting them together, like shoulder length apart, and you do it in a position like you on your toes. Your hands are a little bit outside of your shoulders, but like you're not supposed to. Your butt shouldn't go that easy. Just like you don't do the flat ones like that. Your butt got to kind of be elevated.
We used to do them
like that. Like you.
They had us doing them in the military.
And when I see you feel it all the way across your chest, I'm like, and then trying to eat that ball, I like,
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
And that's
they would do. They had you up, down, then they call them, then they up, down, then they ain't gonna. Sometimes they make you go halfway, hold it.
See, and that's what I do.
Make you hold it. Since they hear you
I
gotta
do
make
10.
a noise. You gotta start over.
I do 10, stop, count about 10, 15, do another 10, and then when I get to the last one, slow. Do another 10 straight, wait, next one slow, and then the last one is just smooth set. And then the last one, I hold it about halfway, going down, and then I go up as slow as I can. And it's like I can feel my muscles contracting all the way across. And it's like it's vibrating. Then I finally get up. Oh, God, that's enough. And that's just 50. But I stretch it because I'm doing when I'm at home, I can do the bar in between. I can't do it as much at work because somebody call my name in the middle of a set, and I'm like, I hate everyone here.
I mean, you can do them on a set now, straight out.
Like straight up, I could probably get somewhere between 40 and 50, like just straight.
Okay.
But it would have to be like the first set I did.
Yeah.
Like it's like coming in. Oh yeah, because when I started, it was just 20. Like I can get 20, but I'm like,
Yeah.